A list of the topics, themes, and subject matter featured in this episode has been included in the video description below. We return to the wastelands as we see the crowd starting to lower their cheers as Phil stands in the middle of the pit after just taking down the Gator Claw. We see Hawke starting to hover down. Reed, you stay up. You're on top of the highest bleachers, and we see Ruthie and Vermin standing just above the pit near the glass Nuka-Cola throne as he now wears the crown upon his head of Laughman City. As you all gather around here, and there also is access to all those caps now, what are you all doing in this moment as everything starts to settle down and some people will come up to Phil. You would see this kind of a few younger wastelanders. Sir, can I please get he grabs like a marker and he's like, can you sign my chest, please? That was incredible.
Yeah, man, but it's gonna cost you, okay? Maneater doesn't do stuff for free. Get that? Maneater always demands a price. Okay.
All right, what's your price?
You'll know in your heart, man. You come and find me later, okay? You repay that favor.
Your time will come.
I remember faces. I don't forget no faces, man, so you better pay up. All right, Maneater loves his fans, man. Get along now. I gotta sign more chests.
Yeah.
You can move out of the way.
He runs off. Dude, that guy's so cool. Yeah, man. He's so freaking scary. Did you say that? Did you hear what he said too? Like, come meet me later? What the hell does that mean? they run off. As you stand there, a few more people come up, and you would see Vermin would jump down and go up to back. Ding, 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 ding. Phil?
Yeah. What's up?
Awesome job. That was crazy.
I know. Yeah, man. All these people were doubting me the whole time, man. I freaking tore that thing in half. This thing's a real, like, This thing's like a real tank, man.
It is.
I can pretty much do anything I think in this. I think I'm invincible, honestly. I mean, it doesn't even feel like I fought that thing.
You tore it in half. You should make like could I take the corpse? Is that all right? I could really do some work with it.
I mean, I was gonna say, I thought maybe there was, but I guess like we're the rulers now, so I was gonna do nothing with it. So if you want it, man.
Do you want like a gator claw jacket? You know, like when you're not in your...
Yeah, like a leather jacket. Yeah. That could be real cool. Yeah, I like that.
All right.
It looks real slick in that.
Sweet, I'll do that.
Right.
All right. Awesome. Well, good work, Phil. And damn, this thing. He just shifts his attention, goes
hey,
over.
You were kind of flustered too, man. You doing all right? I know this place is kind of bad. You feel good?
Yes, I'm better now. I mean, I look at my crown. Isn't it beautiful?
It's very nice.
Ruthie gave it to me.
It's very nice
sweet.
of them. Yeah.
Yes. I'm doing good now. It's a little weird being back here. You know, it's like coming back home, I guess, or to that place of where like you were abused. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
No, yeah. If you see any of those people, man, any other faces you recognize, just point Maneater to them, and you take care of it.
All right. Yes. No, that sounds good.
Yeah.
All right.
I could be like your personal
Bodyguard?
like your knight. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
like
my
your
knight.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I could be like
Phil, kneel before me.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah, sure, man.
Phil tries to. I think Phil's never realized or doesn't really understand how to maybe crouch in this thing at first. It's kind of like, okay, and it's kind of awkward, but he gets down on one knee, hand on his legs.
Quick question. What the hell is the energy of this fucking session right now?
We're going back to medieval times. That's what I'm trying to get started. I'm trying to get this whole
just took over
civilization
medieval
thing
times, I
rolling.
think.
You know, this whole outpost thing, whatever we're doing here.
Settlement.
Trying to set a vibe, settlement. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. I'm trying to
I
get this
fear
settlement.
I fear we may have to take this crown away from Vermin already.
Oh, I disagree. I want to see where he goes with this.
Yeah.
He's going to pull out a machete from his his.
I don't even
his
see
little
where you
coat.
keep that, man.
Oh, it's.
How do you fit that? Never mind. Keep going.
I have lots of pockets inside.
Yeah, I bet.
But he goes over and he cuts off the gator claws, one of the claws, and he comes over and he goes, Phil. Well, no, that is not your name. I shall knight you the Man-Eater, guardian of whatever the hell we are going to call this place. I don't know yet, you know.
Guardian TBD.
TBD, yes. All right. You're knighted, officially, because I am king.
Yeah, that's quick. Yeah, I thought, that's nice.
All right.
Do I get any perks? Do you know about any perks maybe I get yet? Or
well, we just took it over like 2 minutes ago, so maybe we can kind of put that on
TBD as well?
TBD, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you just let me know, man. I guess I'll just, do you have any duties for me, or is that still TBD?
Well, I think we should kind of maybe talk to the people and see what's going on here. I think
Okay.
that's a good place to start. And
Yeah, I'll make my rounds, kind of like, hi, welcome to the new kingdom of TBD. Can I help you? Kind of type situation. My name's Maneater. I'm the knight of this place. TBD.
yes, that works. I trust you. I think that's fine. I mean, yeah, we need to find if there's any, kind of crappy people here and, deal with them.
Here, should I ask?
we don't-
You think I should just ask straight up? You think I should vibe check people and be like, what's your home life, maybe? And see what's going on there? Or should I just, should I just kind of watch silently? Do you have like a plan of attack? Or is that TBD? Should I just find that out myself?
I think this is a responsibility bestowed upon me. I'm still kind of wrapping my head around it.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
I might need
pressure
you-
you or nothing too. Yeah,
Yes.
these questions can be TBD if you'd like. I don't.
Yes, I mean,
you're a new king, man. I ain't trying to pull out on your plate or nothing. So
no. I know I have a great responsibility now. I think what I need to do is build my council, and you'll be upon my council.
Okay.
And then he turned.
Yep.
And then what do you think about the others? Ruthie, Hawke.
You're king, man. I think that's up to
Reed.
you. What you wanna? Why'd you say it like? Okay, hold on. Why'd you say Reed all weird? I know he's kind of.
Oh, sorry. Did it come out that way?
Yeah, a little bit.
We've
man. I'm not gonna lie.
been making. I was a
I
little
know-
offended. He left my
Yeah,
nose.
I know you guys have
back in there.
clashed. Yeah, he did do that. Yeah, I know you guys have clashed in the past, and he did that.
It's all right though.
Honestly, I mean, you're king, man. He could be jester. I don't know if that's what you want to do, but
No. I want to wear.
he could
My
maybe
crown.
be like secret assassin. Well, he likes tech and stuff. He can be your tech guy.
Oh, sorry.
official-
Yes, you were
I
talking
don't
about
know.
Reed. Sorry, I was thinking
This
you were
is
talking about
medieval
me.
times, so I don't know if there's like a tech equivalent to that. like stable blacksmith, maybe, you know, type situation.
Perhaps.
Yeah, shield
I'll
bearer, cupbearer. That's something different, but you could do that too.
Well, he is good at like building things, so maybe he could be. You know, he
Yeah,
could maybe he could
yeah.
teach some of the people here, and we can, you know, set up a good future. You know, because
masonry, carpenter. What do you call them?
well,
Court
they're
builder.
different.
I don't know. You ask him, have a conversation. I'm sure he's got something in mind.
Oh yes, I'm sure he does. Well, let's actually. And Vermin looks. He's like, all right. Excuse me, everyone, please, we need.
Make
we
way!
need to.
Make way! Is that what
Thank you.
Make way!
He kind of stands up straight for the
using his
first
arms,
time.
kinda.
It's real bad.
Push people back.
He's like walking on his heels, and he says, "Excuse me, please. I
Make
need
way for the king.
Wait a minute. What do you mean he's walking on his heels? What do you just his heels?
Just his heels. His feet are just straight up. He's just
Alright, chat. I'm so sorry, chat. We are getting nothing done today.
This is the session. This is the new world we live in.
Are we remaking medieval times? Like, what the fuck is going on, dude?
That's just the
I think we
vibe I
should-
rolled
Oh
with,
my
and
God.
Vermin likes it, I guess.
Listen,
so
See,
that's how the crown.
Oh.
I can't tell if you mean the restaurant or like
Yeah,
the actual.
both.
Okay, I'm glad we're on the same
No,
page.
we're gonna make this the restaurant. We're gonna make this. There's gonna be a show. It's gonna be
It's
scripted.
gonna be jousters, and then when we come back, and it's just gonna be medieval
Great.
times.
Yeah.
Great. Oh my god.
God.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, where's everybody else?
All right, I think
Get me out of here.
Vermin's like,
we gotta get
he's
away
like-
from Vermin's
he-
heels.
he-
I can't focus.
he says, "All right, do we want to like circle back after? If you all need some time together, it's fine. I need to go. I need
to confirm something. Were we all standing nearby listening
yes.
to that?
I'm by
Yes.
you, and we were above the pit, so I'm sure we heard everything from the pit. Yeah.
Ruthie cannot keep it together. She's doing everything in her power not to fucking laugh. I'm gonna be real. I'm a method act this. If I can't stop laughing, Ruthie can't stop. Like, she's just staring at Alice, just trying so hard not to laugh right now.
Alice is so serious right now, dude. We gotta lock in. We gotta lock in. All right.
I don't think I can.
All right.
Where's Reed? Where's Reed?
I think
Reed?
Reed has been kind of walking down this whole time.
Save
Okay.
us.
Reed,
Save
We're
us,
all
Reed.
combining.
Reed, come. Everybody's gathering around. The council is gathering.
The
Please.
council.
Yes.
Council.
Phil is my knight, and then you all will be my council.
Oh.
We were
we all get
discussing
fun,
this. Just think of a role you might have.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
we
we'll
pick our
figure it all
titles.
out for sure. Yeah.
Sure.
What?
Do we have a plan? Now?
I mean, before plan, man-eater. Oh,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah, man.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, man, I took that thing
Yeah,
out
man.
one-on-one. You all scared, crying, weeping, peeing your pants right before the fight. I smelt it. Now look at you. Yeah, all hyped up. I knew I could do it, man. I didn't need
Reed
no
is
drugs,
just like-
nothing. That was all pure strength, just me. I mean, I had the suit, but you know.
That's kind of a big part
was
of
the
it. But, you know,
courage
I
that got
believe
me
in
through
you.
it,
I
yeah.
know, I'm just like tapping the metal on the suit. That was crazy. If we're gonna
Yeah.
talk about this, though, I think we should get somewhere a little more
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
private.
Yeah, on the way,
I'll kind of whisper.
is Man-Eater too crazy of persona? Is this, am I doing too much?
No, it gives you an air of
Honestly,
mystery. No one
you
can see
like
the
it?
face
Yeah, it's
already.
good.
I agree.
It's a symbol. Man-eater's a symbol.
Yeah.
Might be good to keep
Symbol
up
for
the
good,
act.
maybe? Yeah.
Sure.
Yes. Protection, for sure.
Yeah, okay. Then I really
Protection.
need to get some like color scheme theming, maybe like sigil thing going on, like branding. I don't know. Maybe Vermin's
Yeah.
got some ideas.
Yeah,
I
we'll
mean,
get
if
it
this is
going.
a settlement and if we come up with a symbol for this place, why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah. So like, what's the deal there? Are we staying here? Are we moving on? Are we
Well,
gonna let we can circle back. TBD. Circle back. Vermin.
what does TBD mean?
I've just been saying it. I don't know.
I like the sound of it, though.
I think Vermin said it first.
Yeah.
Maybe I did. I don't know. I think I heard it somewhere and I like it.
TBD.
I think it means like circle back, but I don't know what the letters mean. I think you just say it. I don't think they mean nothing.
We can make them mean something.
Yeah.
But
I have to go and let Ainsley know what occurred here.
Mhm.
And I think just based on how close we are to O-Town, it might be a good idea if this, she gestures around, is to become a settlement that we're on the council for. She turns to Vermin just to confirm. Then I suppose this is a safe space for her and Bria to stay while we run to O-Town, yeah?
Medical supplies,
We could...
safety.
I think
It's not a bad spot.
We could even reach out to Horse Creek and Magnolia, see if they'd be willing to send some people down to help us set up.
We set up like trade routes and stuff. We'd get like a real nice thing going here.
I like this. Dream big. Make it happen.
Well,
Yeah.
you forget that I used to run one of these, so...
Too.
Since when you do that?
Since before my brother stabbed me in the back, Phil.
Oh dang. Dang, yeah, that must have. I never remember that part of your story, man. That's my bad. Dang, that's pretty cool though. It's good to have people with experience on board, man.
I agree.
Yeah.
We might be coming to
Phil
you.
is riding an
for-
adrenaline high right now.
We might come to you for
My
specifics.
mind's fucking
on-
racing. I want to fight again. I want to get back in the ring.
Y'all think we can make this like a weekly thing, man? If we stay here, maybe put on fights. I'll jump in. I'm the reigning champ.
We might have to figure out something to
I mean-
fight, but we'll figure it out.
Honestly, after we get Charlie back, I wouldn't mind if this became something of a home. As Ruthie
Yes.
said, this is a safe place, for now at least.
I keep forgetting we got other things to do. I love this place so much already. And yeah, let's get back on track, man. That's my bad.
No.
Our fucked up little kingdom.
Kylie, what time of day is it right now?
Oh, it's night. It's like
Night, yeah, I thought so.
8:39. Dark. It's dark out now. Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with perhaps staying the night, hitting the road again in the morning.
Maybe giving it a day. Get some setup.
Yeah,
I know we have stuff to do, but
I don't think it's a good idea to just, knock down the leadership of this place and then go, all right, bye, and leave Vermin alone.
Probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
Sorry. Is that bothering you? Oh, he's tearing apart the gator claw.
He's slurping.
Yeah.
He's slurping!
he got a smoothie while we
There's
were
some good meat in here. Especially the tail. It's
God.
if you marinate it, it's real good.
Great.
Fantastic.
But I
yeah,
just...
yes, perhaps.
Yeah.
Making sure things are set here before we head out. It's not a bad idea, yeah.
so that it's here and safe
When we come back.
when we get Charlie.
And I mean, I think as long as we do right by the previous employees, slaves, whatever those people were,
Employees now. The employees
Well-
now.
we could probably have them set up protection in a less not violent, I don't know,
Oppressive.
taking advantage of people way. Yeah, oppressive, that's the word. Way. And like I said, if we are able to get word to Horse Creek and Magnolia, might be able to set up some trade routes, maybe even get some food.
If I'm looking around, who's the nearest employee?
Yeah, you see this kind of tall figure. They're one side of the head shaved, kind of hair flopping onto the side. They're not wearing like traditional like cappy stuff. They've taken it off, and they just have like regular leather
freedom.
armor. You see this kind of femme presenting figure, and they're just standing over in the corner, just kind of
Make a
looking
motion.
around.
Make a little motion.
They walk over. Hey.
Hi. Nice to meet you. What is your name?
Rain. Rain's
Rain.
my name. Mhm. Yeah.
Rain. As we seem to be the new employers of this establishment, we have a few questions, if you wouldn't mind answering them.
Of course, yeah.
First one being, do you have any means of communication with outside settlements presently?
right now it's mostly just kind of going back and forth between settlements. We have like couriers essentially that will do that. So that's one way we communicate. It's a little bit of a dangerous job, but that's how we're communicating between settlements.
Reed takes a pad out of his jacket really quick, and he just kind of opens up to a page and writes radios.
Right. Well, we may have to employ one or two of those individuals.
All right.
And
no problem.
Protection-wise, how safe would you say this place is at the moment?
Right now it's we have like nightly patrols because we got to keep an eye out if anything comes up from the sink. You know, it's real.
The sink?
There's some yeah, you know the bridge, the toll there, that whole chasm. We call it the sink. There's all kinds of nasty stuff that just kind of builds up in there, like an old sink. You know, you just still right in the drain.
Yeah, that's such a good name. That's such good branding. I'm a big fan of that. Yeah, that's
What's
great.
down there?
Yeah. Well, there are colonies of super mutants. There's glowing ghouls down there. There's also, there's like an old atom bomb that didn't go off. That's down there.
Oh.
And
yeah, we should maybe see about disabling that.
Maybe, yes.
Yeah. No, it's been disabled. It doesn't work no more. No.
Yeah,
And there's no risk of
no
anyone else.
No
Yes.
big booms. No, not at all. And then there are some like weird kind of people that like, they like sit in front of the bomb and like look at it, and they call themselves the Children of Adam. They're something. And then
are they children?
What do you mean? And
no,
then
they're not
there's
children.
More?
No. Oh no. And then there's this other thing. I haven't personally seen one myself. It's more like kind of like a tale people tell, like the young kids when they're growing, just to stay away from the sink. There's this thing called the Reapers. They kind of have like a flowing mist around them and like glowing green eyes, like unkillable. I don't know. I guess it's something that the old folk say. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe.
But we have, but defense wise, yeah. Sorry. I just want to tell you what's in the sink.
Yes, we did ask. Yes.
And it stretches 10 miles to the east and to the west, so it's pretty big. There's lots of that's a big sink. So
tell you what, I out of all the sinks I ever heard of, that's the biggest one I ever heard of. So you were right about that, man.
Yeah,
that's a big sink.
So we got people patrolling nightly, daily. The bridge, essentially the toll bridge. Not only is that for like collecting caps, but we also have a few. And you all would have seen this too. They have a couple turrets on there. They're kind of junky turrets. But she said, yeah, and usually we always have people there because you can at least kind of watch if something's crawling up the sink. You know, you got to shoot it down.
Oh, wonderful. Yes. Good. Very good. In your personal opinion, is there anything that perhaps we could use more of, or that we should upgrade for?
Oh, man.
Just to ensure that this place is even more protected.
Oh, well, one thing that I think is a little bit of an issue, and now that and she looks down at King Cola's dead body, she said, now that he's dead, they kind of had like a bit of a monopoly on the purified water, so that needs to be kind of there's still somebody else that like kind of oversees it. That's kind of an asshole, if I'm being honest.
What's their name?
Their name? Oh my gosh. Names. She says, oh yes, I have it. She says, Kane Madden is his name. He's kind of a.
Where does he hang out?
Over by the kind of the scrap next to the scrap yard. There's like just on the outskirts of that's the pond we use. So.
And do you think that now that we are, new employers and there's a new king, that he will follow our lead willingly?
Maybe. I think if you give him what he wants, he might help. But
what he wants?
I don't know.
Interesting. You wouldn't happen to know what that is?
Well, more power. He was trying to Yeah.
Maybe I
Yeah.
should go and talk to him. She's going to look directly at Reed.
But to answer your question, we're, as far as like our like kind of food, medical supplies, we're kind of like we have stuff. People aren't going to starve, but like we're right kind of on the edge. Like if something
Understood.
gets bad, we're going to have some issues.
Well, hopefully the goal with that is, of course, we're sending out couriers to these other settlements that we have visited. Perhaps we can set up some trade and make sure that not just ourselves, but hopefully our friends will have what they need amongst ourselves.
Could you potentially send the
That's
couriers over to us?
Oh yeah. I can do that. Yeah, that's no problem. I can send them over to you.
You don't happen to have any farming or anything set up?
We do have a little field to the northwest side. It's in need of a lot of work, but it's something that's, if we just need some like seeds and stuff and just kind of need to work the land a little bit more. So
how many permanent residents would you say?
We got about 230
Damn.
people living here.
All right, well, do you have representatives at all? Anyone that sort of, obviously you've got Kane, and he and I are gonna get really good at talking. Gonna have a really nice conversation. Are there any other representatives for the people who live here?
Oh, well, there's like some of these, I guess, people that were kind of working closely with King Cola that I saw oftentimes in here. That were working in here, that came and visited. There's another woman by the name of Tess Harper. She kind of oversees like training of guards and stuff like that. She's a bit of a hard ass, if I'm being honest, but you know, you gotta be, I guess. And then there's Hector Burris. He's a little bit of a skeevy guy. That's all I'm saying.
What does that mean?
He's a little weird.
Okay.
When we were coming in, were there like walls up around the place, or is it?
Not really. I mean, as you walked across the bridge, the sink is about a football field wide. It's massive. As you walked in, you would have seen I'm going to talk northeast, west, north, south, east, west on this. To your east, you would have seen a bunch of buildings kind of put together where people live, bases of operation. The water supply is also on the east side. And then to the northeast side is where the junkyard is. And then the exit kind of out on that end. And then to the west, as you walked into the settlement, was like where the Ferris wheel was, all the weird carnival equipment. And then the big tent that you're all currently in, which is like kind of centralized on the western part of Laughman City. And then to the north of that is the farmland, essentially. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if it's possible, I'd like to have a word with all of these representatives when they get a chance. I'd also like to meet these couriers.
Mm-hmm.
And, if possible, a rough number of the medical supplies and food supplies that we have, and where you access your purified water.
All right. Okay.
For the time being, though, perhaps Vermin, our new leader, if you'd like to maybe give a little speech to the people, kind of warm them up to the idea of a new form of leadership and maybe even government, and introduce yourself to them, put on your charm.
All right. I think I can do that. Straightens his jacket, kind of fixes his wig. He's like, you know what? It's time. Takes off the crown, puts it down, takes off his hat, takes off his wig. And he reaches in his pocket and gets another one.
Oh!
What kind of wig? What kind of wig?
It's a white wig with like the curls.
Close enough. What Welcome back, King Charles. What's up, man?
Now, I'm just kidding. And he throws it off. And he just puts his crown on his bald head.
Amen.
He just, and he says, all right. So, Rain, you said, and he's basically going to the people that are in here. He says, those of you that were under the rule of King Kola, know that as your leader, I will guide you to the best of my ability. And that's pretty damn good. I've survived a long time, all right? I'm like 200 years old, so I've seen some shit. Also, on top of that, we want to make sure we take care of everybody the best we can. And if anybody crosses the line, we have a conversation with them first, and then perhaps seek justice.
Yeah.
All right?
Then you seek man-eater.
Exactly, yes.
Yes, my knight will knight you in half.
Yes, I will say, in the coming days, I might be on a bit of a hiatus, but I will be back, and don't do anything, that man-eater wouldn't, don't do anything bad.
Yes.
Be good.
They all nod.
I'll find you. Man-eater always finds you.
I'll kind of put my hand on his chest, like on the metal chest. All right, buddy. I think they.
Mm-hmm.
He's not kidding.
Continue.
All right. I think what we'll do for now is set up daily meetings in the morning, kind of figure out what we need to do. All that stuff you were saying about the sink, that has changed a lot since I've been here. So, okay.
Oh, that's new information to you.
Well, I mean, a little bit. I didn't ever luckily I didn't get sent down there. They sent me to do other things.
Oh, good. I
So
don't think anyone should go
there
down
are
there.
people from here who were sent down there.
Oh yes, like on runs and things. Well, to like inspect. They didn't come back though.
Oh, fantastic.
This is
We will worry about that. That's a tomorrow problem, I think. We will worry about this and all the other things in the morning. I
Right.
think for now, as the sun is setting on King Kola's reign, it will rise on a brand new, sunny, beautiful day. Let's go to
You
sleep.
have such a better way with words, Hawke. Why don't you here?
Thank you.
Takes the crown. You should be the leader.
Oh, no thank you. No thank you.
Oh, all right.
Well, let's not do this in front of the whole audience. Reed's just gonna grab the mic. If you build things, come find me.
You see this one guy like you see this one
so
guy
good
kind of
with
standing.
words.
Yeah, you see this one guy kind of standing on the back of the, on the side of the tent, like sun-kissed skin, like he's got like those, just like he's got his arms crossed, those biceps are showing, kind of a nice, he's got a little bit of scraggly hair, kind of starting to see like peppered a bit, a beard, and you see standing next to him is like on the other side is this like 15-year-old girl that's clearly his daughter. They're both looking at you, and they're both wearing like little leather aprons.
Oh.
And he just nods to, he just goes like this to Reed, and you see the daughter. She just goes, and they both
and Reed
leave.
just goes.
Yep. Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Yeah. All right. Yes, everybody, bye. Get out of here. Go do something. Go have fun. Oh, Reed, before you go, I need to give you something. Private.
Is
Sure.
it another rat nose?
No.
Listen, let's find a room for us to talk. Maybe set up some short-term, long-term goals.
All right.
If we're gonna do that, I gotta go find Ainsley and Bria.
That's
Oh,
true.
that's a good idea.
We might be up
So
late
nothing
tonight.
happened
Is
to them.
everyone okay with that? I know
Yes.
we gotta travel.
I'm fine.
Well, if we
Yeah.
stay up late tonight, sleep tomorrow night before we head out,
Yeah.
I think that's fine. All right, well, where are we just gonna meet back here, or?
How about, since you have to speak with him, Vermin, you two go find a suitable location, have whatever
Alright.
conversation you want to have with Reed. Ruthie,
Mhm.
I can go with you to retrieve your mother, and we can meet
What
up
about
there.
Man-eater over here?
Man-eater?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I was planning. I don't know. I'm just gonna walk around. I don't really have any plans.
You know what you could do if you wanted to, since it seems like there really isn't much of a culture or society to this place. Maybe talk up baseball.
Yeah, I could do that, man. To spread the good word. Go door to door, ask people if they've heard.
You could also find a place.
Would you ever heard of baseball?
My name is Man-eater, and I would like to share with you the most amazing game. You could also, you could also, if you wanted to, scope out a place for us to put a baseball field.
Yeah, I could do that.
Fantastic.
I think
So
it'd be
let's
kind of
say-
fun if. Yeah, never mind. No, you go.
No,
I'm good.
you're fine.
That's
I was just going to
that's the
say
end of my
maybe
thought.
30 minutes. We all meet back up in 30 minutes
Oh,
wherever Reed and Vermin find.
Yeah.
Sound good.
Okay.
Sounds good.
And break.
All right, did you want to go?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
as we kind of go, I think Reed kind of looks at Hawke. Reed kind of looks at Hawke real quick and is just like, "Thanks," as we go away.
Mm-hmm. There's just the subtlest of nods from her. And yeah, she goes with Ruthie.
Yeah.
It's probably a
Amazing.
good
So
idea
you take
not
off.
to leave Ruthie alone. Good
Going to
idea.
find Ainsley and Bria. Vermin's like, I won't keep you long. I just wanted to make sure everybody was gone because I didn't, and he walks over and like he stored some stuff in the back. You see him like throw his mannequin off to the side and he opens up a bag and wrapped in some nice paper. He's like, here, I've been meaning to give this to you. It's your suit
Oh,
for a proper
it's-
date.
wow, it's done. You work quick. All right.
Well, I am the fastest seamstress in the wastes, baby. I'm just kidding. I mean, I am, but
you're a man of many titles.
Mm.
Thanks, man. This is
oh, of course.
wow. I never worn something like this. I'll find the right time to use it.
Yeah, no rush.
Thanks,
Slow
man.
burn's good. Of course. All right.
The slow burn. What?
Oh, so it's something, it's a film term. I was in the film industry for a time. I did a lot of costume work. And when it's basically like a setup of, when the two actors, they're like, oh, they're bound to be together, but then there's like, it takes time. And there's that slow burn where you're like, oh, they're going to be together, but it's like, when? And then you finally get it. And it's the best thing in the world. That's what I'm saying. Just take your time. Enjoy it.
I think Reed's face goes like completely red, and it's just like, thanks.
Mm-hmm. Your face is a little red. You okay? Your blood,
Yeah.
your
Fine,
blood
it's
pressure
just-
high?
Yeah, it's hot. All right. Do we know where to have a proper conversation?
Yes, that room that we were. There's a few places too. We could find there's a small little warehouse, but we do have the room here. I think that you all were meeting in, but I can do a little scoping around. I think there's some buildings. There's a building behind the tent, kind of off to the side. I can go get that all set up for a meeting area and place to kind of cool down.
Hey,
the
sure.
night. I think that's where he stayed when he wasn't in the tent.
Great. Sounds good
All
to
right.
me.
Perfect. All right, Reed, get going. I don't want to see you around here anymore. I'm just kidding. Just go ahead.
All right. Thanks, man.
Of course. Yeah, he takes off, walking on his heels still.
I think
And,
Reed goes
yeah.
off to find Phil, I think.
Okay. Hell yeah. Probably can hear him moving in the ding. Okay. So Ruthie and Hawke, as you go out into the settlement to find Ainsley and Bria, you would find them. You would see them sitting with a group of some other settlers here. One of them you see, though, that's sitting next to him is kind of has both heads of his head shaved, a leather vest, and some short shorts on. And
Oh no, is it who I think it is? Are we about to see a previous NPC return?
baby,
Jimmy D, is that you, Pookie?
as you come over, kind of, oh my God, hey guys,
Oh my god!
hey, wow,
got him in the
I wasn't expecting to see you here. Oh man, well,
Ruthie will very quickly turn to Alice and go, "Don't tell Reed or Phil." Hey, Jimmy D, how's it going?
Jimmy,
Oh.
it's been
Hey.
a while. Yes.
What have you been up to?
yeah, it's been a bit. Well, I've been traveling around. Sally Sue never came home, so I've been out looking for her.
Best of luck to you.
weird.
Yes, that's the Wastelands is a very big place.
Yeah.
When did you get here?
Oh, I got here, I don't really, time's kind of a weird thing for me. I got here, sun rose yesterday. Yeah, so yesterday, yeah. Well,
You
the sun
didn't
rises
go-
every day, so.
It does. This is true. You
Yeah,
didn't,
this
you didn't
morning.
go through the hub, did you?
Yeah,
You did?
yeah.
Hmm.
What happened there? Did you all see Sally? Is that where, I was there, she
No.
wasn't there.
We have not seen
no.
her. I don't think at all.
We had heard a rumor that some guy's head exploded.
Oh
Oh my-
yes.
Mm-hmm.
So be on the lookout for that.
All right.
Well, so what are you doing here? You said you
Oh,
were
you know, I'm
traveling,
just-
or
Yeah, I'm just traveling, just heading north, just kind of, wandering a bit. I'm out here scrapping too. They got some good scrap.
Yes.
The guy that runs it, his name's Gunner, and his daughter Kenzie. They're real good, real good.
good to know.
But yeah, I'm just having a conversation with these two here.
So
but,
you've met my mom.
Oh my gosh, that's your mom. Oh my, you. He says, I'll tell you what. You look amazing for your age. Oh, that sounds real bad. Oh
I think
man.
you're about to get a stepdad.
She's married.
Oh, all right. Damn.
How old are you, Jimmy?
Me? I mean, I like
Yeah.
my older women. So, I'm
Doesn't answer the question. We asked for your age.
I'm 27. Yeah.
Oh. Much younger than I thought. Fantastic.
Really
Well,
is a lot older than I thought.
Jimmy, it's fantastic to see you again.
Mm-hmm.
You don't happen to be making your way to Magnolia anytime soon, do you?
Oh yeah. Well, I was planning on heading back there at some point. Yeah. Yeah. You need me to? You need something there?
So we actually just took ownership of. She gestures around, and we could actually use a friend or two up here to help us get stuff situated.
All right.
And
Yeah, I can do
seeing
that.
as you're as killable as a rad roach, maybe you're the best person
Mm-hmm.
to go back to Magnolia for us.
My mama used to say that to me. That's funny.
Means you're very resilient, Jimmy.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And
Especially up here. Nothing gets me down.
I can tell.
All right.
right, I think you should leave. Like
Right now?
Well, it's
I would say
don't care, it's
you
dark
can
out.
stay the night if you're tired.
but like
if
first thing
you
in the
need
morning.
anything to eat,
Don't
but
even bother
definitely,
checking in
yeah.
with us. Just
Just
go
go.
back and tell them
Yeah,
that we're
you know
Just
what,
here.
leave in the morning?
It'd be
All right.
fantastic if you didn't even say goodbye.
Yeah.
Don't even try and
Just-
find
just
us.
go back
just
to
go on your
Magnolia.
way.
Tell
And,
them you saw us. Also,
Yes.
tell her Allison's dead. Dr. Black.
Yes, I shot her in the back.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Awesome. Yeah, I'll tell her. And then, is Reed and Phil here?
Oh, they're busy.
Oh,
Very busy.
I really miss my friend.
Incredibly
Oh.
busy. I do not think that they will really have time. With the whole setup of the establishment and this
Yeah, that
settlement
makes
and
sense.
get everything
Yeah.
ready. Yes, so they're both very, very busy men. So unfortunately,
Yeah.
yeah.
Busy.
All right. Okie dokie. All right. Well, I'm going to get going then. I like to travel at night. I can hide in the shadows.
Fantastic. Stay safe, and hopefully see you and the rest of Magnolia maybe soon.
All right. Yeah. And he says, all right. Well, nice to meet you, Ainsley. And Bria, remember that dance I taught you?
Oh
All
God.
right.
Oh no.
And he takes off, and Bria's doing the Jimmy Chick.
I gotta keep this guy away from my kid. I can't let them interact.
This is great.
I think it's quite cute.
It's going
You
to
didn't
live
have to-
on forever.
You didn't have to travel with him as long as we did.
Oh, how long did you travel with him?
Too
2
long.
days.
That's too many. 2 days too many.
To be fair, too, to make a weird story short, I was trapped in like an old truck, and instead of like properly helping me, he sat there talking for like a good 20 minutes while I was dying of heat exhaustion, and then finally went and got help. And
yeah,
then
he seems like that kind of
Alice
type.
shot him in the back.
I did. To be fair, I thought that he had been involved in your whole thing, so.
Oh,
That was like a week ago.
Isn't that crazy? How the time flies.
Regardless.
Really does. Mm-hmm.
So this is our settlement now.
Yes.
All right. That's good.
And we're leaving you here. I could have said that better. I don't mean in like we're ditching you. I mean just
It's a safe place.
Yeah,
Safer
and it's
than the road.
close
No,
enough to
I-
O-Town that
Mm-hmm. I agree. That's a better idea. Especially, it's hard traveling with, to make it easier for you all. That's fine. I think that we can make do. Is your little ghoul friend staying around?
He's king.
That's-
yes.
Yeah, we
Oh.
made him king. That's actually the next part of this I wanted to mention.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I love that crazy man, leaving him alone in charge probably isn't the best idea.
It's not.
And as much as I hate to admit it, what you were able to collect and pull together back at that warehouse, and I'm sure other headquarters of yours, is pretty resourceful. So he might need someone with some experience helping him gather stuff while we're out.
Of course.
Just to be clear, this is not becoming a cult, so don't think about it. It's going to be a settlement.
I
We're
understand.
going to keep it that way. Fantastic. Great.
Mhm.
Okay.
And to make it even more clear, we have yet to decide whether Harmon is welcome here or not.
You know which way I'm leaning?
It's fine for him to stick around while we're gone and we're getting Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a good chance that when we get back, he's probably going to have to head out.
All right. I understand.
Especially considering the last time.
I understand. All right. I think that's fair. Thank you for
Great.
even considering asking me to help. I'll make sure to provide the advice that will be best for, well, help Vermin facilitate. But I will keep what you have said in mind. All right. Well,
We're staying here for the night, so find somewhere to settle down, make it comfortable.
Very good.
Health-wise, how has she been? Like, now, today, like, she's normal? Normal? Is she getting worse? Like,
yeah, I think you see, she seems okay right now.
She's doing the jig,
but,
yeah. Anyone would be.
Yeah.
Actually, doctors say that doing the jig helps, like,
it does.
regenerate.
The immune system.
Yeah. The exercise and the dopamine and all that.
It does.
Yeah. But I think you would see in Ainsley's hand is some type of, like, she's given Bria something, administered something at this point.
Do we know how much of whatever that is that she brought with her?
I think you would know. She's got enough for about 4 more days.
4 days. Okay.
Do we know what it is? Like, if we go to the medical supply area, like, could we look for it, you think?
There's more.
Yeah, it's kind of a custom thing that's been made specifically for her. It's essentially like a stim pack infused with, like, Radex. It's kind
Interesting. Okay.
of a combo of that.
Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Well, speaking
I have
of
a
that,
question for you.
I want to head to wherever their medical stuff might be to see if I can make maybe 1 or 2 more of those with whatever they may have, just in case we, linger too long in O-Town or anything. She's at least good for another week or something.
Yeah.
So I think I might split, unless Ruthie wants to come with me, but I might split, go do that, and then come back around to meet up with everybody afterwards.
I think Ruthie kind of wants to say something, and it's a little bit evident that the thing she wants to say probably isn't the nicest thing to say in the world. So instead of giving a proper goodbye, as, like, the conversation sort of lulls, she's just gonna start following Alice. Not even say goodbye, and just kind of leaves the awkwardness with her mom and Bria.
Yeah.
Might be good for you to learn how to make this stuff anyway, just in case, Ruthie. So yeah. Cool.
Okay. Perfect. Awesome. So as you head to find kind of the med shop here, or a place to work on this, we'll cut away over to Phil out just walking around. I think you would find a couple people out, like, you would see this older lady. She'd be working outside, and she's got, like, a little, like, tiny distillery. She's probably, like, she's probably in her, like, mid 60s, maybe almost 70. She's an old lady. And she's just, like, got some big kind of bottle cap glasses on, and she's just pouring some drinks. And she said, "Oh, are you the man? Oh, you were the one that tore that gator claw up, didn't you?"
I'm the
my
man eater,
goodness
that's me.
Oh,
Yep.
let's have a drink. You want a little moonshine?
Yeah, I love a little moonshine, yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
And she pours them a little bit.
Is this, how much is it, how much?
Oh, don't worry about it. No, this is consider this a gift. You can say.
Yeah, I like gifts, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
And she hands you up. She hands it up to you.
Oh, god damn! Oh, that's strong. Yeah, you make it
put
strong.
Some hair on
here,
that
man.
chest.
Yeah. I got hair on my chest.
Oh, I'm sure you do. All right.
Okay.
Well, you got a mustache, so actually, do you have the helmet? You'd have to have the helmet up
I would
to
have
be
to
able
have
to drink.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So she well, I just assumed. Well, and I think maybe at this point too, Reed, would you catch up to them? As the two are, she's just pouring another one. She hands it up to Phil. She sees you come. You want
what
one?
you drinking there, bud?
Yeah, some moonshine, man. Put some hair in your chest.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it does. So they say.
So they say. I'm good, thank you. Hi, I'm Reed, and I'll kind of introduce myself to the woman.
She says, Sasha, nice to meet you.
Sasha.
She walks. Yep.
What's up, man?
Oh, I don't know. I just finished up with Vermin. I was actually looking for. Did you see the guy that looked like he built stuff? He kind of made eye contact with me when I said that, and
Yeah, I was kind of feeling myself, man. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see no guy. I was kind of living in the moment.
I'll kind of turn to Sasha. You know who that is? Guy and his daughter.
Yep. Yeah, that's Gunner. Gunner and Kenzie.
All right. Where can I usually find him?
Oh yeah. You just head over if you. She kind of falls asleep for a second. Sorry.
Hey.
It's past my bedtime.
Yeah, come on, man. Leave Sasha alone, man.
So, the junkyard. It's out in the back there. Just go. It's like.
Junkyard.
Yeah. It's right down there.
Sweet.
Northeast side.
All right, buddy. You want to come or you want to meet me later?
Yeah, I come with, man. See if this guy, can do something to the suit. Maybe,
Hey.
build something. I don't know, something.
There's an idea.
Sasha, it's been a pleasure. I will make my way back here. Okay, I'll be a frequent customer of yours. So, just start a tab for me or something, and I'll make sure I get around to paying it. I've come into a lot of wealth recently. I had a long distant relative passed away. I get a lot of money now. So, inheritance is a hell of a thing.
She said, well, I guess money's good. I don't really care about that anymore. But
You want
but I'm going to die
like
soon, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay. Well, if you're looking
for
someone to inherit your stuff, I'm available.
Yeah, you can have my distillery.
Sounds great. I love a distillery. Let's hope you don't pass anytime soon.
Oh, no. I got many years to live.
Okay, yeah, good.
Playing.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
Man-Eater likes to joke, too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, you keep making those drinks, and, I'll come back around. You have a good night, get some rest, and, if you got any questions, man, directing to Vermin, directing to Mary. Like I said, I'm about to be on a bit of a hiatus, but I'll be back.
All right.
Yeah, catch you later then.
She's
can
just
I
like,
take one of these to go?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Reed, you want one?
Nope.
You sure last
still
chance,
good.
buddy?
Still good, buddy. I'm
All right, I'm taking mine then. Get you later then. Have a good one, man. Sorry,
she just
man.
waves to you.
The drink's getting to me. See ya.
Awesome. So the two of you head towards the junkyard okay, cool. As you make your way there, it's not too far of a distance from where you just met Sasha. As you see the junkyard, there's all kinds of scrap laid out. It's pretty well organized. Clearly someone that takes a lot of pride in keeping things. As far as like the whole settlement go, this is probably the most like taken care of, even though it's the junkyard. And you would see there is like a small workshop in the back. You would see sparks flying out. And you would see his daughter Kenzie. She actually like sees you all coming. You see her like run over to her dad, and she smacks him in his arm, and he has like one of those visors on. He's it up, and he turns around. He's got leather gloves on, takes them off, tosses them down. Hey.
You Gunner?
Hello, good sir.
Nice to meet you both. That was pretty impressive in there.
You
what
saw
you
the
did.
fight? I was gonna ask. That was my first question. I was gonna say you saw the fight.
Of course
Dang.
I did.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
you know,
we were-
my name, this is, I don't know if you know who this is. This is Reed. He's smart. You get
Reed.
along. My name's Manny.
pleasure.
You can call me Phil.
Gunner.
All my close friends know me as Phil.
There's a
Mhm,
big
mhm.
slapping handshake that happens between
Oh yeah,
these two.
he has like meaty hands, just
Yeah.
yeah.
Just-
He's like, whatever you're into, man. But yeah, he just gives you a big handshake. And then you see Kenzie walk up. She's kind of got her like hair up in a messy bun. She's got like little goggles on top of her head. In this her little leather jacket or leather apron. And she's like, I'm Kenzie, by the way. Nice to meet you both. That was really cool what you did earlier. That was amazing. Oh, pleasure. She takes your hand, grabs it with both hers, gives a little shake, and then she goes up to Phil, and she like puts her hand out.
I'll probably
squeeze too
get
hard.
down
I-
on like on one knee and like use my finger.
Oh,
shake
she
her
shakes.
hand.
Nice to
Nice
meet you. I
to
don't want
meet
to crush
you.
your hand, young lady, so I'm just gonna
Oh
go down
yes,
like
no,
this.
that would be really bad. And you would see her hands are like super callous and everything. She's like, I need them.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. They never. You probably
building
be fine
stuff.
with those kind of hands, man. Dang.
And she kind of just steps back, stands next to her dad, and he says, "So, you were talking about heading over here to work on some stuff. I got plenty. If I can actually show you my workshop, whether it's weapons, working on armor, stuff like that, whatever you need.
yeah,
it's
man.
good to
Let's
see some.
let's see it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can show you. I got some questions, man. I don't know, Reed. I don't know if you came here for a specific purpose, so I kind of want to let you go first, just in case, because I'm just tagging along. But if you don't mind, I'd also like I got this. I've been sealed in this armor 3 years. That's a whole story. I can get more into that.
Damn.
But I'm just saying,
Mhm.
like, some upgrades would be nice. I got this one bug of this straw thing keeps coming down. It's been coming down the whole time. I don't know how to get that thing. I don't think I needed that much. So that could be fixed. Also, just some tune-ups, maybe some upgrades. Obviously, the Daddy Claw, I beat his ass, but I got some damage to the suit. So just maintaining that. I got this power fist thing too. It's already pretty dang good, but I don't know if you want to take a look at it. Maybe it's something you can do. I don't know.
Well, I'm sure between myself and Reed and Kenzie here, we can do some work to
Yeah.
it. And you'd already see Kenzie's like pulling up a little ladder, and she's going up and she's fixing the straw. You just see she like
Yeah,
pulls out a
thank you,
couple little
man.
tools.
You don't
and
know, this thing's been fucking messing with me since I got it, man.
I can tell you kind of have like there's just like a welt on your face from it
Yeah,
smacking you a
man.
lot.
Yeah, it hurts, man. It's not
Yeah.
great. Yeah, especially during that
Well,
fight. I probably felt it come down 3-4 times.
Yep. And she's just going, yep. And and she fixes it, and it's all good now. She gets it all set. She says, should be good. Smacks it and jumps
Oh,
down.
thank God.
Moves a
I
little ladder.
found my people.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's come take a look.
Yeah, you want a
and-
drink? I brought drinks. I got drinks from you. I don't know if you know Sasha that well.
Maybe later, friend.
You're right. More for me.
I appreciate it. Got to keep the head straight, working on stuff. And yeah, he walks over and he shows you. Yeah, super nice bench. It's definitely it's rusted, some patina. It is very much seen, but it's weathered for sure. But it is well made. You see that there is plenty of things to. There's actually a spot you could actually hang up Phil's armor, so you could actually step out of it. He does have a hook, so you could set it up there. He has plenty of supplies, like supplies for heating things. He has supplies for shaping metal. He has various parts to work on weapons. Very much a collection, all organized. So he says, whatever, if there's anything helpful that you might be able to use, feel free. And you would see he has like almost like a little card in here. It's just marked down what you take. That way I know I can, get it replaced if I need to. But
that's the exact system I used to use when I ran things. Oh man.
Oh.
All right.
No.
Look, I got some ideas. I'm sure you saw what we did out there.
Mm-hmm.
Suffice it to say, I think we're kind of running this place now.
Yeah.
I don't mean to step on any toes. You look like you got a good thing here. And I don't want to be your boss or nothing like that. I'd like to be a colleague. All right?
All right.
But here's what I
appreciate that.
would ask of you.
Mm-hmm.
We're about to have some kind of council meeting or something like it. Try to figure out what's going on. Do you guys want to maybe step in there with me just so that when we're talking about these things, you can be realistic about what we got, about what we might be able to do?
Yeah. Yeah, I can do that.
We can work together on this. I got 2 main things in mind.
Yeah, of course. No problem. That sounds good.
Fantastic. All right.
All right. And he would just kind of sit back. He's like, enjoy. I'm going to get a couple things I'm working on right now, but happy to assist. So.
Well, I mean, real quick, I mean, you look like the builder, right? And if I'm not mistaken, she looks pretty good with the tech.
Yeah, she's pretty good. She's pretty good tech-wise. I mean, she can build too, but I would say she's more. That's kind of along her lines.
Oh, nice.
She's got a knack for it. So
nice. We got a good little team here. Fantastic. All right. I'd love to maybe at some point go over with you what we got: water purification, defense, fortifications, things like that. My 2 main things really are getting some walls up in front of the sink, and maybe some radio communication if you guys don't have that set up already. Think that's feasible?
Right. Yeah, I think we can definitely work towards getting some radio communication. I think we got stuff to do that. And we can start getting some we have some scrap. We probably can set up some like metal palisades.
Yeah.
Along the, at least kind of along the city where the sink is.
Right.
I mean,
maybe eventually surrounding the city,
Yeah, that'd probably be best because
it'll take a while.
Yeah, that's for certain.
He kind of looks around. You got guys here that'll help you work, or builders?
Not. I mean, we got a few, but the other, some of the other bosses, you could call them, kind of have a rein on help.
Ugh.
You could say.
We'll take care of that.
All right.
We'll figure it out. Get you some guys. All right, man.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever projects you got, don't want to keep you. All right.
No, it's all right. I appreciate you all stopping by, and I guess my question for you is, I guess something that I would really like to see happen here is getting some type of school set up. I think it would be real nice.
They ain't got nothing?
No. But there's some kids here, and I really want to make sure that kids get an education, I think that's something they should have. So
no, it's important. Admirable.
Yeah.
Good man.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
we'll put it on the list.
I will.
All
I
right.
will.
So
Thank you. That means a lot to me. Means a lot to us. He looks
course.
over at Kenzie.
You think maybe about a half hour you'll be ready for a meeting?
Yeah, I'll be ready for a meeting. Yeah, we can finish up what we're doing here, and we'll meet you over by the tent, probably somewhere over there.
Probably somewhere over there.
All right. Yeah, we'll be there. And
all right, man.
All right,
I
Kenzie,
appreciate
let's
the help.
finish up. Yeah, and he gives you another just boom. It's just like you could hear it around the world.
Sandpaper hands, just.
Oh yeah. He's like, got a good handshake right there. Kenzie just, see you guys soon.
Yeah,
Nice to
catch
meet you.
later.
Nice to meet you.
All right, bye. Bye, Phil.
Later.
Man eater.
Hey, close friends is Phil. You're good. See you later.
Okay.
Catch you later.
All right, bye,
Have a
Phil.
good one. Catch you later. Bye. See you.
All right, bye. And you just see, I think like as you walk out, you would just see, he would just like give her, like kind of pull her, give her a hug and just, yeah. Yep.
I like them. I like them.
So from there, we'll cut back over to Ruthie and Hawke as you head to the med supply room. So you get to what would be.
Oh no.
It's not good, y'all.
Oh no.
You go in. They have a few like cots and stuff in here, but they're like grungy and old. A lot of the supplies are they're clean, but they've been used so many times that it's pretty. They're in need of some refurbishing. But you do find there is a small bench that has been refurbished to mix different types of chemicals and various tinctures of that nature. And you do see they have like what has been some salvaged stainless steel bowls that are not rusted. You see a couple there, and a few glass containers for mixing.
Is there anyone in here right now? Any doctors?
Yeah, you see this individual sitting over. You kind of just like they're sitting in the corner. They don't even realize you're here. They turn around. They have like little glasses sitting on the tip of their nose.
How old is this person?
Probably, I would say, maybe late 50s.
Grandmother, understood.
Yeah, and sorry. Oh, hi there. Sorry, I was going to Vermin for some reason. Oh, hi. Hey there.
Yes, sorry. We
Yes.
My name is Alice. This is Ruthie.
Alice. Ruthie. Nice to meet you.
Come just take stock of the situation here and see if you have something that we could maybe use. You do seem not to have a whole lot stocked up.
No, our medical supplies are a little low. It's something we've been kind of working. We've talked to King Cola about, but he says we need to focus on other things and survival of the fittest. And I'm like, that's kind of messed up. But
would it be good to hear that he definitely is not the fittest?
Oh, did that gator claw finally get him?
I threw him down a pit after he got shot.
Oh, hot damn!
Yeah.
All right, okay.
I shoved him into a pit.
I like you both.
My friend shot him, and then Alice grabbed him and then dropped him again. So.
Yes.
It was not quick, and it was not painless.
But
Best
it sounds
news
like
I've heard.
deserved. Yes. But I can assure you we will not be continuing the survival of the fittest motto here. Absolutely not.
Oh, that's good to hear. Well, I'm Barbs, by the way. Pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
Barbs, yeah. Yeah, she's, I would say, yeah, kind of late 50s. She's wearing, she's got some like canvas style pants. She like an older like dress shirt with a little vest, her little glasses, and her hair up in a little bun. Yeah.
Tell me, I'm assuming you are the settlement doctor. This is the closest thing to one.
I am, yes. I mean, I work with what I have, and I mean, I was real good when I had more supplies, but I come from my mom was a doctor too, so kind of just learned from her what I could.
Well, I have a handle on medicinal properties and things like stitches and surgeries, so making a judge. Sorry. Shit. So if you need any help, around here, I'm more than happy to lend my services, but we might be in the process of getting some more medical supplies sent this way, so hopefully that'll ease some stress.
That would be nice. I would really like that. I mean, there's a lot of people get hurt sometimes, whether it's they get in scuffs with some of the other folks that are a little bit more
Rowdy,
yeah, and stuff coming up from the sink. Sometimes people disappear. It's surreal.
Oh, I'm so sorry. They disappear?
Yeah, they just something will come up from the sink and next day they'll be gone. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna work on defenses and fortifying this place even further.
Good.
But
and
in the meantime,
potentially talking with the folks down in the sink.
Possibly.
All right. Good luck with that.
In the meantime,
best wishes.
We have we have a young girl with us. She's going to be staying here with her grandmother.
All right.
She is rather ill with a very specific kind of disease. Would it be all right if I just perhaps scoped out your supplies and see if we saw anything we could use to help her ailments?
Yeah, of course. We got a little bit of supplies here. I can kind of show you what we have.
Please, yes.
We're pretty limited, but she'd open up a cupboard drawer. So they have the whole settlement has 9 stim packs for 230 people.
Oh no.
And then she does have 2 rataways. And some other stuff like Comex. But as far as like kind of ingredients that you need, they're pretty limited on that stuff. But she says we do have a we sent a courier not too long ago up to the hub, hoping we can get some stuff from there.
Sure.
I'm hoping. I know there's a establishment there that might have some things, so
they have quite a lot there. We've run into 2 other settlements on our own travels that we are, I believe, on friendly terms with, Ruthie. So I hope that they'll be open to trading. And I know one had more healing supplies.
I wonder too if it might be worth it to send a courier out to good old Shonda. Let her know that we're over here. She might be able to send some stuff our way as well.
Not a bad idea. Yeah. Okay.
We've got friends, so.
You said that's good. I wish I could leave and do more, but
no, I think you're needed here. So it's good that you're here.
Thank you.
We have a lot of stim packs left over, like in my inventory, and the rataways. So I'm debating leaving some just in case.
I think it might be worth it.
Yeah. Okay. I have 6 stim packs. I don't need it. Neither does Reed. Ooh.
What do you mean by that?
Well, stim packs. We don't heal with the stim packs. So you and Phil are the only ones who need them.
Yeah. You're saying this out of character, yes?
Out of character. Okay. Me, Icarus, I'm saying this. I'm going to give Barbs 3 stim packs and 2 extra rataways. so that we have 3 stim packs and 3 rataways. So,
Alice.
Mm-hmm.
You think there's still probably a lot left to be desired back at that warehouse, yeah?
Oh, I'd say.
Could probably send a couple people out there for that, too.
Yeah, good idea. I don't want to send too many couriers out. We don't, like I said, this job is dangerous, and we've seen how the wasteland is. I say we send 2 at a time, no more than that.
We sent Jamidi to Magnolia, that takes care of that.
Yes.
We send one out to Horse Creek. Also tell them to stop by that warehouse and bring whatever they can over here.
Okay. Okay. I think that works. All right.
Okay. Oh, thank you all for these. And she would take them and put them in the drawer. And she would say, and for the help getting more, I mean, it's... There's so much opportunity here, and it's been awful that it's been just kind of tossed to the side. So thanks for taking the initiative. It's nice to see some good out here in the wastes.
We do what we can.
But feel free, you're more than welcome to use my workbench if you need to make anything. Yeah. You just see she's kind of a shell of a person in a lot of ways.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
You know what? When's the last time you had a good full night's rest?
Oh, well.
If
She like looks over the wall.
If you have to think that long about it, it's been too long.
Yeah.
Why don't you go to sleep tonight? I can watch over here, and should anyone come in, I'll take care of them. I'll handle it. You just go get rest.
All right. I can do that. And she goes, and she'll go over, and she'll just pull her little. She has like a little bed in the corner. She just pulls down the sheet and climbs in and just pulls it up to her.
Barbs. Oh my god.
Obviously, Alice doesn't have expression, so to speak, but Ruthie, there's a look that she shoots you that's just a pure, oh my god.
Mm-hmm,
this is so sad. Like, we gotta help this old lady.
As they're walking out, I think Ruthie quietly is just going to go, yeah, I think this place is a bit of a fixer-upper.
Well, maybe for once we fix something instead of break it here.
It kind of like makes her stop in her tracks a little bit. She kind of like glances around now that they're like away from Barb's. And she's going to take a really big, deep breath in. If I'm being honest, I'm scared to put my name on this.
Because of the last one.
Yeah.
Can I be honest in return?
Yeah.
I'm very scared to have Charlie back in my care. So, I'll have your back here, if you'll have mine when it comes to her.
Always.
Your name's a good name, Ruthie. When you're ready to put a stamp on it here, we'll save a spot right next to Maneater.
You know, the only thing he's fought in so far isn't even a man. It's a gator claw. So the name
I'd argue
Maneater
that's
doesn't...
far more impressive than a man, though.
Right, like a gator claw eater would...
massive...
But it kind of doesn't roll off the tongue, you know, like Maneater does.
Gator eater? Yeah, no, gator eater doesn't work, you know? I just hope that the ego doesn't go too far to his head.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm worried about him.
I am too, but I think he needed tonight. I think we all just needed a win. So...
Yeah.
If we are right and this place can be a home, maybe it's a good thing that he has a place that feels good and safe. However that looks for him.
You know, I was gonna bring this up, it might be good if we start spreading the word around that this is a settlement started by vault dwellers. There could be
a good
others.
idea.
Well, I don't know who we tell, but there could be others out there looking for a place that's safe for them. Sure, they've got Magnolia. And I don't know. I feel like there needs to be a place for people. A place like what Phil wanted. Where vault dwellers could be safe, and instead of, continuing on the vault tech legacy, it's more we help them understand.
Find themselves.
Yeah. Not to sound like Ainsley or anything, but
I hear you. If a couple of the vault members did make it to O-Town, I think maybe if we start spreading the word when we get there, see whoever hears it wants to come with us, so,
it just would have been really helpful if it was my dad and not her,
I know. But it's you now. And you are enough.
I hope for this time around you're right.
If I'm wrong, you can shoot me again.
God, okay, so
I'm gonna hold it over you for the rest of your life. Yeah, it was hand around the shoulder.
But we're at a place where we can kind of start joking,
We
or
can
at
start
least
joking
you
about
can
it a little bit.
Okay.
I can start making jokes about it. You cannot, not yet. But I can start making the jokes.
But
absolutely.
I'm allowed to laugh at them, yeah?
Oh yes.
Okay, good. Because I was worried there that.
Well, good, Ruthie.
Good.
So as the two of you make your way back to the meeting location, I would say Phil and Reed probably about the same time would reach you there. About that half an hour has passed. Vermin would have it all clear, would have it set up in there. He would have moved some things around. There would be a table laid out
like a war table, yeah.
It's like a war table. And he has like a big piece of paper out and has been like kind of sketching the settlement and roughly what it looks like, and kind of like where things are looking at supply wise. And you would see too, Gunnar and Kenzie would show up a short amount of time after you all kind of gather around.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you all find yourselves in the room together again after making your rounds. So I'll let you all take it away. I'm going to kind of sit back and observe for a moment.
As a good king would, absolutely.
Yes, trust my counsel.
Well, from our perspective, this place is pretty run down in terms of medicinal needs. They had a total of 9 stim packs for 230 people here, which is not great. So, well, I don't know how immediate it is. Doesn't seem like there's any, illness going on. I do think that getting access to more medicine should be one of the priorities here.
Yep, that's good. This is Gunnar and Kenzie.
Pleasure.
Hello?
Hi.
He'd walk over, shake hands if people wanted to. He would shake Hawke's hand. Like it doesn't seem like he grips it. You would feel like even with the metal, he yeah.
Strong grip. Wow.
Yeah. Working with a lot of metal, so got tough hands. Pleasure to meet you. And he would go over and reach his hand out and Gunnar, nice to meet you, miss.
It's Ruthie. Just Ruthie's
Ruthie.
fine.
Okay.
She'll shake
All
his
right.
hand as well.
All right. Nice to meet you. And then Kenzie would walk over and she'd say, I'm a little nervous about shaking hands with, you know what? She's like, I'm going to just kind of, just really gentle.
Whatever you're comfortable with, yes.
Okay. All right. Not as, okay, cool.
Yes. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And she walks over to Ruthie and she's, hi, Ruthie, I'm Kenzie.
Hi.
Hi.
It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, I really like your hair, by the way. And
Thank
she
you.
she would walk over. She'd walk back over, stand next to her dad.
Is Ainsley here?
Ainsley would be here. Yeah,
Okay,
and Bria.
okay.
Yeah, they're kind of
Okay.
just sitting to the. She's just.
Because I know
got,
we were like,
Bria's
we'll have
passed
you
out.
like give
No
information to Vernon.
No one else though, right? Just Ainsley and Bria and Gunnar
Just
and
Ainsley and
Kenzie.
Bria.
Okay.
Thank God.
Phew.
If Bria starts doing the dance, we might be fucked. But until then, we're golden. These two
We're
don't need
safe.
to know that Jimmy was here.
Yeah.
Now we're holding equal secrets from one another.
Exactly.
Rita's a
Fun
sis.
So
secrets.
JD was Jimmy D was here. It's so equal.
Yeah.
So-
These guys are gonna be heading up most of our building, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Them in charge of it all. We
Perfect.
talked for a quick second, but I'd like to get their insight on kind of what's already here and what we have the ability to do. My two ideas are getting a wall up, starting with the sink,
Hmm.
getting that defenses there up, and on top of it, to help out with our trading and our communications, getting some radios set up.
I agree on the communication standpoint. Actually, that might be very important. If we are going to leave this location for any amount of time, being able to call in just to make sure that there's nothing happening, or if there is, we know to turn back and get here as soon as possible. It would ease a lot of stress.
How
Yeah.
much power is the Ferris wheel using?
Oh, so stupid. Sorry. I inner thoughts out loud. I think he's going through like power core every few days.
For the Ferris wheel.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
putting an end to that. You can scrap it.
All right, well, eventually, once we have enough power to deal with it all, but it's got to be diverted to what we need it. Ferris wheel ain't a must.
Mm-hmm.
I have a pitch, Reed. Rather than a wall, since it seems whatever comes from the sink can climb, perhaps something more like a electric fence sort of deal. That way, anything that crosses it maybe just gets burned to a crisp.
Like that idea. I'd still like them to be pretty tall.
We can do that. I think we could do both. Maybe a wall with a fence on top.
Sounds great to me. That seemed like something we could maybe do. It'll take a lot.
If we take that power core out of the Ferris wheel, I think running an electric fence with it instead is a little more useful.
Yeah, I think if you want to kind of divert resources towards that, I think we can make that happen. It's really, yeah, I mean, that's what it's going to come down to, is just where we're putting our resources. So if that's something you're thinking, well, we can get on that right away.
I'd love if you could head that up. And Kenzie, talked to your dad earlier. He said you're good with the tech stuff. So if you want to head up that
Yeah.
radio project,
I will get to it. I have a few old books that, and she looks at that that mom collected. I'll get to that.
If you need any
Yes.
help, just come grab us too.
anything
course.
you all need, let me know.
Yes.
I also
Yes.
want to find them some people to build to help out.
Maybe we can take some of the soldiers and
Need a crew.
alternate them. Hmm.
Right. Also on the list, just after we get our other things squared away, it's important to these two, and I want to honor that because they've been living here and doing a lot of the work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's important to these two that a school gets built. And I think that's a
Ruthie,
very admirable.
Alice notably stands taller, thrusters a little higher.
I think that's a
That's
very admirable goal.
Ruthie's
I
gonna
agree.
look over at Ainsley.
She would say, that is something we can do real well, I believe. We can get that going. I can kind of, if I have your permission, I can start kind of setting the groundwork for that. I taught a lot of children in the vault. You see, she there's still some internal trauma from that. But she says, I could start getting things, at least some structure set up, and we can talk about it and set up a curriculum.
I think Reed, while she's talking, looks to Ruthie like a trust this kind of expression.
Other than looking at Ainsley, Ruthie's not making eye contact with anyone.
Mm-hmm.
She's more or less just kind of like picking at the table.
Interesting.
Okay. But yes, I can do that. And Gunner's like, all right, cool. And
All right.
he looks at Kenzie and she's like, and they both kind of just exchange smiles.
So we have
Yeah.
fortifications.
Mhm.
We have the grounds for school. I think the one last thing we need to maybe lock in before we get back on the road: food and water. I want to make sure these people have enough of it before we go.
You guys got purification systems up?
Oh, we do, but
But
it's overseen by Kane, yeah, and his goons. So,
goons, that's new information. I just thought it was the one guy. Goons.
Well,
What's up with him?
Okay.
well, doesn't really like people getting in his business. Kind of thinks he owns the water purification systems. Him and, well, he's dead now. So the other guy, kind of had a hold on that, would charge citizens here any kind of caps they earn, basically just up the price on the purified water. People working hard, trading, scrapping, taking dangerous. We try to help as much as we can, but even we only have so many. Our limit's only so far, you know.
we
In your opinion, Gunnar, what's more worthwhile? Negotiating with him, or just getting rid of him?
I'm not really one for violence, but sometimes it's necessary.
we know people in Horseheads. I keep saying wanting to say Horseheads Creeks, Horse Creek, that they've got a water purification system set up there. We plan on sending someone out to bring them over here.
Damn good one, too.
So violence isn't, negotiation, I should say, isn't necessarily something I'm too concerned about, but we can keep your personal views in mind unless it comes absolutely down to it.
Oh, I may have been maybe I was mistaken. I'm not one for violence, but I think
Might be necessary.
it might be necessary.
Might be a good idea maybe to send the man-eater out, intimidate them a little bit, and if they don't budge, go from there. Phil.
Yeah, I'm looking for a new enemy, man. The Gator thing, it just wasn't a good nemesis. I kind of need someone to be back and forth so I can test them out, but I don't think they're going to stand a chance.
Ruthie, I know you'd wanted to go and speak with him too. Maybe tomorrow morning you and Phil go out,
And look, I
scope it
think
out.
just as a
Crack
show,
some skulls?
Maybe. Not
I
without
think
us, but
just as a show of good faith, I think freeing up the water supply for these people will show them that we're
different.
here for.
I agree. All right.
It would mean a lot. So
Sounds like we have plans in place, at least the groundworks of them.
all right. Well, Kenzie and I will go kind of start laying out groundwork for the electric fence and getting radios set up. We'll kind of use some of the supplies we've been holding on to for some other stuff. We'll get working on that because that's important. Safety is definitely key. Let us know if you need anything else. We'll see you around.
Thank you very much.
Of course. And the two of them would leave, and she would run along.
I'll be around.
All right. Hey, Reed. He comes up to you. Gives you one more handshake. Yeah.
The echo goes for miles.
It's nice to meet another person that love for the craft. Good to see you. Yeah. All right.
Oh my God, there's two of them. If we ever lose Reed, we can just replace him with Gunner.
Hey now.
There's no replacement Reed.
Hey, this he points over to Reed. He's like, well, this guy, yeah.
Awesome.
Right.
Was there anything else, team? God, the chat. Ooh,
Shut
the
up.
chat.
Shut up.
Chat is spicy.
Chat.
Shut up. Delete that.
Was there anything else we wanted to discuss tonight? Oh.
If they do have fields for food, we need to find out who's been, or rather hasn't been operating them.
Yes. Maybe, I know they mentioned just needing seeds and things. Maybe people from Magnolia could help with that specific aspect too.
Yeah, well, I
We
feel
already
like
have someone on the way there, so Curia to Horse Creek, I think.
with the person that we send out to Horse Creek, we're also going to have them stop by that warehouse, because I'm sure there's plenty more that they could bring over from there as well.
Medicine for Bria specifically.
Yes, there's definitely more supplies there, Ainsley would say. Hopefully not too many. Hopefully other members of the Faceless haven't returned and started. But it's
How long has it been since Harmon was back home?
As far as like him and I reconnecting, is that what you mean? Or do you mean?
No, I mean since he burned it all to the ground or whatever he did. How long has it been?
Oh, I would say. Sorry, and this is me just above table.
You're good.
Is this specifically the settlement that you all grew up in, or specific?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That's what okay. I think, probably about 5-6 years.
All right. I was just thinking maybe if it hadn't been that long, there's a chance that there were some supplies, but it's been a hot minute, then probably not. So never mind on that.
Your father did have that small underground storage area that he hid quite well.
Ruthie visibly puts her face in her hands. Like she's this close to just banging her head on the table. Just that close. Great. Because did you tell Harmon that he had that?
I didn't actually.
Well, how long did Dad keep that up?
Oh, it was actually, he set it up before you and your brother were born. It was something we talked about when we were together. We thought it might be good.
She's gonna glance over at Hawke. So there's at least 25 plus years worth of supplies in there.
How far, roughly, from where we are now? Would it take us to go there?
It's about 15 miles from here to the west.
So is that out of our way of O-Town?
It would be, because O-Town's, you're heading
Can I do the calculations of like how many extra days travel it would add for us?
Well, Ruthie has a new ability that I think cuts down travel time.
Oh,
So Pathfinder.
Okay.
So
Not to be
that
confused
I think
with the
that
game.
cuts it in half, right? Basically.
When traveling, a successful perception plus survival test reduces travel by half.
Okay.
Okay.
Your boy has
shit,
a tag
that's
skill
so
in that,
good,
so
actually.
How long would it
okay.
take normally? If I can do those calculations just in my head.
Without a like having to worry about a kid.
Yeah, like if we leave Bria here, even if Ainsley comes with us or whatever, just leaving the kid here.
On average, like a person can you can walk pretty far in a damn day.
Yeah.
So I would say if you're walking through, you probably could get there in like a few hours with this new Pathfinder, like 4 to 5 hours, and then if you like hoofed it, you probably could hit there and then cut across, and probably if you walked the entire day, you could get to O-Town in that same day as going. So you could go there, get stuff, come back, and then go.
Or if we bring Ainsley with us, we have her take stuff back.
would we want to leave Bria here though?
I would be fine leaving her with Barbs if we gave Barbs the information of like, hey, here are the symptoms, here's the medicine to give her. Because
I mean,
Ainsley wouldn't be
Gunner's a dad,
gone
too.
that crazy long, it sounds like. So if we brought
Mhm,
Ainsley with us to,
Yeah.
the storage, and then she could take stuff back, and we wouldn't have to be going back and forth. We would just go straight to O-Town from there.
This totally isn't gonna be really bad or awful at all.
I think
This
it's
is
going to
a
be
great
painful
idea.
as hell for you, and I'm excited to
I don't know
see
what you're talking
it.
about. There's no trauma
I think
there. What do you
that's-
mean?
Hawke kind of does those calculations and just. I think we should go. I think we could make it there and then to O-Town. Ainsley, if you come with us, whatever is valuable in there that you can take back yourself, then you can bring others with you and clear out the rest. But we need to be with you when we first get there, I think.
Of course. Well, that sounds good, and that works for
And-
me.
When you say we, you mean
Gestures to the core 4 here.
swell.
Unless you'd rather your mother go alone and see everything in there on her own and decide what to show you afterwards. Ruthie.
I'd rather few of you go, come back, and then we head to O-Town, but it's not just my decision, so I'm cool with whatever everyone else decides.
Sounds like a team vote. This is good. This is how councils work.
Yes, I believe this used to be called a democracy. What we're doing now. Ruthie, do you not want to go?
I don't care one way or another.
Can I vibe check that, please?
What
Or
gave
can
it
I
away?
just tell?
You know what?
I mean-
I'm gonna make you vibe check.
Oh my
I don't want to be mean.
Okay.
That's
what do
pretty
I
funny.
roll?
I'm shooting Reed a glance as well of like there's something.
I don't know. What you're
There's something
talking
here.
about.
Help me.
Charisma
What do I
plus
roll?
speech for you,
Okay.
Ruthie, and then perception plus survival for Hawke.
Actually, you know what? I might be able to. 2 successes.
2 successes. Wait.
Yes. I
No,
hit
me
my
too.
target number.
Me too. 2 successes.
Okay. Okay, so because this would probably be, it would be a meets it, because I think Hawke was trying to do the vibe check, so they were trying
Yeah.
to beat your roll. So I would say
I was
Hawke
trying to
would
decipher if Ruthie doesn't want to come. Like if this is like if she's just trying to be like, no, it's fine, I'll do whatever. But like deep down, she's like, I might freak out, you know?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's very much a like, if everyone is like, we need to stick together, she will not put up a fight. It's very much a
Okay.
like, I would, please don't make me go back. But if everyone is like, it's safer if we go together, she's not gonna argue.
Okay, then Reed, the look shifts from something's, I think something off to something is definitely off. You need to talk to her. That's like I give you a very obvious 3 eyes locked on you. Talk to her.
I give you a nod.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We can figure this out in the morning. Why don't we just sleep on it? We'll discuss this further in the morning. Team break?
Team break.
Right.
All right.
I'm going to go man the medical station.
Now that we've
Yes.
done this, can we talk game mechanics like in game right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can talk game mechanics.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll kind of pivot out of there. Yeah.
I set up a spreadsheet for
Okay.
for this.
You're
I
wonderful.
need to make
I've been
it.
taking notes.
I need to make it somewhere that everybody can see. Right now, it's in my Notion page, but
That's totally fine. That's totally fine.
Shout out.
but right now our food and health rating is at a 10, if I'm not mistaken. Right.
That's correct. It is at a 10.
Our culture is at an 8.
This is not good.
Not good.
fix
Technology is
that.
at a 10, and warfare/defense is at a 12.
Okay.
We have how many points, Kylie?
12 points to distribute to
Okay.
increase
All
things.
into culture. All
Oh,
into culture.
That's
High 20.
man-eater!
Culture mascots. Culture mascots.
What do
Man-eater
you
mascots.
Cappy isn't enough of a
Man-eater,
culture for them?
Bottleheads, man-eater, foam hands, man-eater action figures.
We just take the old like Vault Tech bobbleheads and turn them into Phil.
Yeah.
That's all we're doing there.
Just paint
Oh my
over
God.
them.
Yes.
So mechanics-wise, question: how do we gain more of these points?
Yes, so there are jobs that can be done, and
Okay.
I will have a list of those
Side quests.
side quests essentially. You can send citizens out to do them, so you are sending out people, these couriers. So those are technically would be quests. There will be rolls to see if they die. To see if they do
Damn!
not.
Oh no, we're about to kill Jimmy D. Watch him succeed
fine.
though. Let's be honest.
Jimmy's
He's gonna
be-
succeed.
I have complete trust in Jimmy D. I just don't want to see his face again.
And
But
how many
yes.
projects can you have for each? Like, can you have one project in each category going?
yes, you can pick different projects. It's basically what you
Hell
want to
yeah.
focus on.
Hell
So maybe
yeah.
you want to like go heavy into, yeah.
okay.
And I'll build this out a little bit more. This was just I didn't want to overwhelm you all. This
know,
like
I'm loving
crazy
it.
new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm
Um,
thinking, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have one project for warfare/defense, which is the walls and electric fence.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We have the technology one be the radio.
Mhm.
Okay.
Food
I'd
and
say-
health.
Culture could be the school.
Oh, yep.
Oh yeah.
Culture could be the school, and food and health. We've got. We're trying to improve the
crops.
medical
We're getting to
supply
Magnolia,
and,
yeah.
and all that.
Medical
so
supplies, the crops, and purification of water stuff.
that's true.
from
Yeah.
Magnolia and
Mhm.
Horse Creek. Yeah.
Now, would the like freeing up of the water supply be a project, or is that something that like if we do that, it like just unlocks something? Like, how
Yeah, so
does
I
that
would give
work?
you more points. I would give you more
Okay.
if you like deal with that situation. I will
We're
give you
gonna
points to put towards
Trust.
that.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fantastic.
So I then.
Okay.
So what is that then? 4 projects?
Yeah,
That
we've
is
got
4
Yeah.
projects.
we got 4 projects. I think maybe in the food and health, we'll like just to put it down, we can maybe focus on that the like hospital stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
getting the
Yeah.
medical supplies.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will put that down.
So then we've got 12 points to distribute.
Yeah, we do.
now, and those are just things because of like acquiring this place. You have 12
Mhm.
points to distribute out where you want to put them.
All
I
into
think-
culture. I think Richard was right. I think we got the school, we got Man-Eater.
And we're about to have baseball.
And we're about to
We're
have
gonna come back.
baseball.
Dude, we have 230 people living here. We could have at least 14.
The culture. Okay.
Just because like we could put 2 into culture and get it to the next rank, because the next
Yes.
rank
Would
for
be
that
great.
is 10. So
Yeah.
we can just
Mhm.
give it a 2
Okay,
off the
just
bat
bump
and
it
then
up.
get the rest spread to those other ones.
Yeah. At least
So
until
it's
we
10.
come back, until
Mhm.
things start getting knocked out. I think, health
I think
and
because
protection needs to be.
Mhm.
yeah, because we have such little medical supplies, we definitely need to put it in food.
Mhm.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Until we have more medical stuff,
I would say
Yeah.
5 in food, 5 in defense. Tech. You know.
I feel that. Because warfare and
Yeah.
defense is already a little higher than those two, so we can afford to put less points in that. You know?
So
Yeah,
we
we
could
can.
do 5 in food, 3 in tech, 2 in defense.
I'm sorry, repeat
If
that
that's
one
how
more
we
time.
wanted to. We could. So if we have 10 left, we could do 5 in food, 3 in tech, 2 in defense.
I like it.
I do like that because that can almost guarantee we're gonna get radio set up, and
Yeah.
communication
then-
is like top priority over here. So, because if anything happens, we'll hear it and be able to
Right.
come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm cool with that.
And an audience, as you see, I'll have it set up so that you can see kind of as the team builds out the settlement here on the stream. So
We gotta get a map
just so
done.
everybody knows. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, if I'm
wait,
not
it's a
mistaken,
14.
our current points, now that we've upgraded, our food/health rating is 15.
Mm-hmm.
Our
Mhm.
culture rating is 10.
Mm-hmm.
Our
Yep.
technology is 13. And our
Mhm.
warfare/defense is 14.
Yes.
Yes.
Pretty good. We're in the second
Not too
bracket
bad.
for everyone. So that's
Yeah.
that's
Mhm.
tight.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Awesome.
Cool, I'm
y'all.
down. I like that.
Cool. I like this.
Cool. So
Great.
as you kind of get that all laid out, the distribution project set in motion, and kind of thinking about where supplies are going to go, what is necessary. The night is getting later, and there are probably some conversations that are still lingering. And with that, I'll say before we get into that, we'll go ahead and take a break for the cast. We'll take a little short 10-minute break on the stream here on the episode, and then we'll come back and we'll pick it up our second half as we head into whatever else is in store this evening.
I think we still got some
Just
nat
like-
20s maybe. Or
Yes,
No,
we do.
no, they've been
We do.
used. No, they've been
I
used.
can't wait.
Yeah.
They're gone. They've been used.
Who knows? Who knows? But all right, y'all. Well, we'll be back in 10. We'll see you soon.
Bye, friends.
Bye.
What is the cost of innovation? That is a question I have found myself pondering during my stead with Eons. What was meant to be an undercover mission for Candela Obscura has led me to question everything I once knew. After the discovery of Project Helix, the work being done with it is revolutionary. A Herculean feat of scientific progress. And yet, I feel myself filled with a deep dread knowing what I have been a part of. What I have learned. The impossible possible. Project Helix could change the world. Help us understand our past, our present. Or so I thought, as I was blinded by my own hubris, knowing now that we may have doomed our future instead. This is Roderick Atlas, of Candela Obscura, and this will be my last transmission. We have made a grave error with what we have done, what we have awoken.
Welcome to the warehouse, your one-stop solution for all things inventory. Here in the heart of the Midwest, we pride ourselves on efficiency, teamwork, and keeping the shelves stocked so your world keeps spinning.
And containing the anomalies that threaten.
Our team is committed to maintaining order and organization. Whether it's a pallet of soda or something more unique, we've got you covered.
Hunting the inexplicable, anomalies that defy reality.
So join us as we redefine what it means to work hard, play hard, and make a difference.
This is Eva Clark of Colony Primus. There are 5 of us left. We don't have much time. We are en route to Outpost 1337, coordinates AP-1031. If you are hearing this, we need immediate evacuation. Please.
Once Atalantia was a land of light and harmony. But the unraveling changed everything. The realms are broken, the divinium prisms, the keys to balance scattered. And now, the Tenebrous moves to claim what remains. But one steward of the old god still stands, a lone arcanist who dares to challenge the Twilight. To do so, they must summon heroes long lost in the Battle of Cicatrix Grove. Reborn into the world they no longer know, these heroes must face the Twilight, unravel the past, become Arcanist masters of Dwemer, and decide the fates of Atalantia.
I got lips, ruby and sweet. I've got hips that can't be beat. I got eyes that are looking for love. I just need a man who's man enough. I got arms that hold you tight. I've got charms to keep you with me at night. I've got all that you could ever want. I just need a man who's man enough. Don't need another casual lover walking out the door in the morning light. I want a man who can stand on his own without looking for another lover every night. If you got style and you know how to please in a smile, It makes me weak in the knees. If you're a guy who is gentle and tough, you might be the man who's man enough. Baby, that's you. I see you over there.
So we return to the wastelands after your group just completed your first, as Vermin has coined it, council meeting. You've made new friends with Gunnar and his daughter Kenzie as new projects were set in motion, setting up an electrical fence, working on radios for communication, couriers being sent to various parts, locations that you've made friends along the way. But the night is starting to wind down, and there are some conversations that may be lingering still. But as you all kind of collectively stand here, what is everybody doing for the rest of the night before you settle down for some rest?
I'm going to the med bay because I made a promise to Barbs, Ninky Majaj, that I was going to watch over stuff as she slept. The invite, if Phil wasn't going to go to bed, if he wanted a company still or anything, I would have invited him to come with me, since I knew Reed was probably pulling Ruthie aside to go talk to her about tomorrow. So it's on the table.
Yeah, I'll come with. I think my plan for Phil, I think he was just gonna kind of walk around on patrol. He's definitely still riding that high, so he's not ready to go to bed yet. Probably couldn't fall asleep if he wanted to. So he's just trying to walk around, do anything until he, I guess, feels drowsy. So
got it.
Not feeling it yet, so he's staying up. Yeah, he'd totally accompany you.
Cool. Yeah. The loudest motherfuckers in town.
Oh my god, yeah.
The sneak is not there.
No.
Your sneak is a -2.
Yeah. Amazing. So you all take off. Vermin's like, right. Do you all want this space? You gonna go somewhere else? Do you want me to leave?
No, we'll head out. I mean, if you're okay with that.
All right. Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
that's fine.
Oh, sorry. My apologies. He scooters. He just moves back into the space. But yeah, you all take off. heading out. So we'll say
first?
It's not gonna be Ruthie.
Who first?
Ruthie's not gonna speak first.
Okay.
I'm gonna promise you that it's not gonna be Ruthie.
Yeah. Hear the sound of crunching gravel beneath your feet. A silence between you, beyond the occasional strange sound that kind of just echoes out from the sink. But beyond that, it's a pretty peaceful night here in TBD.
Hey, we're shutting it off. You want to head towards that Ferris wheel?
Sure. That seems like an interesting thing to do.
I mean, hey, we gotta ride it once before they shut it off, right?
Yeah, just the idea of being that high in the air on a wheel is interesting, but sure.
I mean, I'm from underground, so it's gonna be pretty cool for me, I'm not gonna lie.
All right, let's give it a whirl then. Or a spin.
Cool.
Okay. As you walk towards it, it moves slow enough where you can jump into one of the carriages, the carts essentially. You would see there is a little door that opens up for with a little pin, but easy enough to pop the pin out and hop in before. It moves pretty slowly as it goes up, so the two of you would be able to get into it without any difficulty.
Hey, you didn't seem okay back there.
I'm peachy keen. This time she's not doing a good job of like hiding it. She's very obviously lying.
Slugger, I know you well enough. If you don't want to go, you don't have to. But, you know, I do think there's merit to what Alice said. If you don't go, you let your mom go. She's going to tell you what she wants to tell you. Leave out the parts she doesn't. I think it's better to see for yourself. We can go with her, but we don't have the knowledge of what you do. So we'd never know. You know I'm there with you.
I know. I haven't been back since.
Yeah.
After Sputnik found me and my friend found me, I just kind of headed north. And I just kept going. And then, well, you know the rest from there. I had always hoped that on our way down here, we would just skip it entirely. It wouldn't come up. And Alice said that she had my back with all of this and that I could wait to put my name on it all until I was ready. Truth of the matter is, last time I led anything like this, it wound me up bleeding in the middle of nowhere, and the person I cared the most about died.
Yeah.
So you can imagine my hesitation now that, once again, I'm in a similar situation with someone I care about. And
He cracks a little smile at that.
somebody else all of a sudden craving violence.
Well, I would like to hope for your sake and ours that it's different than before. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I wasn't there. I didn't even know you at the time, but I think we got a pretty good team. I don't know what you were working with over there. I know your brother. I know he didn't help. So, if you need time, I'll give it to you. We'll give it to you. Whatever you need.
Bria can't wait that long, and neither can Charlie.
What do you mean?
She doesn't have that much medicine left.
So we'll find it. Ainsley knows how to make it, right? I mean, this bunker of your dad's sounds like it's got a lot.
That's the thing, though, is that you say that you're willing to give me the time, but we don't have time.
Yeah.
And if you all go, you're gonna have to come back. I can't make that walk to O-Town and meet you there alone. It's a big place.
Hell no.
It's a good chance we might not find each other.
I'd like to keep you close for a while. I don't want to send you anywhere on your own. I don't like the sound of it.
I'd like to stay really close to you, too. I'm just scared that Gunner's gonna get in the way, and she, like, cracks, like, a big smile.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I like that guy a lot, but I thought about him taking my girl. Look, a lot of heavy shit. You can make the decision when you want. When it comes time, tonight, whatever you want to do. But for now, I think we need a break. And I think tonight should be your break. Don't think about it. Deal? Best you can.
Fine. Best I can.
Cool. And Reed takes out from his coat a small joint of the weed from Horse Creek.
Oh, this is gonna go so poorly for her. Okay.
And then he kind of his backpack is like right next to him, and he like opens it really quick and he's like, give me a second. He pulls out a sweet roll. And as he's doing this, he goes, I remember a long time ago you telling me that you didn't know when your birthday was, Ruthie. And he takes the joint, stuffs it in the sweet roll, and he goes, happy birthday, darling.
That thing smells terrible. I need you to... What is that?
Well, this is a sweet roll.
Not... the joint.
It's from Horse Creek.
Ah.
Figured you need a break. You don't have to take it. I've seen how you are with alcohol. But
I remember that I was perfectly coherent and totally in control of my emotions.
Incredible.
I didn't yell at anybody.
No.
I very much, despite at the time not being, your girl was not jealous of anybody at all.
Yeah. You're supposed to blow it out.
That's a weird tradition. Okay. She just like awkwardly like leans forward and blows it out and then goes, oh my god, smell.
And he kind of takes it out. Pulls a little bit of cake from the end of it. And then he takes a little bit. Pretends to cough and hands it to Ruthie.
I'm good. I don't need any more things fucking up with my head.
All right. He'll kind of put it out with his fingers. Guess I'll save this for another night then.
Well, we now know when my birthday is, so maybe for yours.
Sounds good. He kind of puts that away in some kind of container. Maybe it's like a little Altoid container or something. I don't know. I've never done nothing like it, but thought it'd be fun. Maybe it's the wrong
we live
time.
in new experiences. No, it's not. It's just maybe once this is all over, we just do nothing one day. Or, well, we do that. And just maybe you could teach me how to hack, or I could read you a book, or I don't know. We do nothing. That's all we do that day. We just do nothing.
Wow, you know, we do so much that it's like the thought of doing nothing with you is really nice.
The thought of doing anything with you is pretty nice.
And he'll kind of hand her the little sweet roll and like put his arm around her as we kind of reach the top of the Ferris wheel. Icarus.
You don't think Icarus wants us to do something? I can't tell.
It's so slow. It's so slow, guys.
You're gonna be up
so
there for
slow.
hours.
We live here now.
For hours.
We live here now.
Okay, so if I sabotage the Ferris wheel so they're stuck at the top,
we'll be able to find
no
little
choice.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
Just say it.
Ruthie will kind of like cozy into him, and she'll actually she'll take the sweet roll and she'll break it in half and she'll give him the other half. And she kind of just stays quiet for a little bit, like not eating it quite yet, just kind of like looking out at everything, taking in the fact that she has found herself in this situation. And she'll kind of like take in a big sigh, and I think for the first time Reed can feel her just entirely relax. There's no tension in her shoulders, in her like nowhere. And I think it's a little off-putting to her because she has been so used to, over the last like year and some change, looking over her back constantly, that it's foreign almost, but she just is entirely relaxed for once and just kind of like cozies into like Reed's side a little bit.
I think after we kind of sit in silence for a while, just kind of in each other's presence, Reed kind of looks at her. For the record, I'm sorry.
About what?
I know loving someone up here is hard.
Like up here at the top of the Ferris wheel, or?
No. I mean, up here. Kind of points to the wasteland. I really like you.
I think it's hard no matter where you are. If you didn't notice, I like to read. And one of the common themes in a lot of the books I've read is how hard it can be. I mean, there's a book I read where a woman literally threw herself on train tracks because she couldn't be with the person that she was having an affair with. But even in the saddest of the stories, there's a moment where you think it's all gonna work out. And in some of them they do. It's called Pride and Prejudice. Works out there, but in some of them it doesn't. But I think the important thing of it all is that you had that moment where it did. And for the record, I really like you too.
Just smiles. Can't really keep it in.
I'm gonna throw Icarus a bone here, and she's going to say, so are you gonna kiss me, or do I need to keep telling you all of these romantic things about books I've read?
I think hearing her say it, I think he goes ahead. And I think
yes! Finally!
And I think as he does, the camera's in front of them as they kind of rock back and forth on the Ferris wheel. And as they kiss, one tear. It just leaves his little eye. And we'll fade to black on that scene.
Okay.
Oh.
Damn.
I did not mean it.
Icarus has something to say.
Stay away from windows.
Could you imagine if that popped up during the scene?
Oh my god.
It's so funny.
Excuse me.
Oh my god.
Fuck
It's getting worse.
Oh.
Okay.
Just the
It's
longer and
getting
longer
worse.
it goes without being said.
Oh,
is
yeah.
like,
It's
I'm
gonna
like,
be
so
so
oh my
bad.
much
God.
worse when it's
Especially
out.
when
Kylie's
she
gonna,
finds out
save
that-
up 5 nat 22 and drop it at the worst time possible.
Especially when everyone else knows too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting worse.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. It's
By
not gonna
the
blow up on just
minute.
him, it's gonna
No.
blow on us too. We haven't said shit.
We don't know anything.
I say we leave it for season 2. That's what I say.
Leave him
The
in
last one
suspense.
this season.
Mhm.
That's how we end season 1. Insane.
Don't give it away. Don't give it away.
Oh, that's right. This is
I mean-
scripted. Sorry, guys. This is how you
shit.
find
Everyone
out.
go back in time, mute your TVs for 20 seconds.
Yeah.
When it happens,
Reverse.
We aren't gonna edit it out. You just have to deafen.
Yeah.
you just have to
You'll
know,
know,
that it
let all
happens.
your
Yeah.
friends know. Mute the
There'll be like a
TV.
flash or something. Yeah.
Yeah, there'll be a little red in the box below
Mute
me.
now,
There'll be a
mute
box that
now.
says, please now mute yourself.
No.
It's like the
Spoilers.
Now put on your 3D glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We pay YouTube to put an ad right there.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh
Oh my god. So, as we cut away from there, we find ourselves following Phil and Alice as you head back to Barb's. But I think in general, kind of doing a little bit of patrolling. And but yeah, so you find yourselves back there. She's out like a light.
Good.
She's giving off a little bit of a snoring a little bit, but
Good.
yeah, she's sleeping for.
Am I able,
Yeah.
just from looking at, I know he's in the suit still, but just looking him over, he's good, right? Because he was just in that fight, and I don't know if he took damage or how much damage he took.
Yeah,
Maybe you should
Go ahead.
vibe check me.
Can I vibe check?
I mean, are you asking like emotionally or are you asking like physically?
Kind of both. Mostly physically,
Ooh.
because you were just in a gator claw fight, but also if I can during the vibe check. figure out emotions, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'll say, Phil, if you want to, either you can do like a charisma plus speech versus perception plus survival, or we can set.
I'm cooked. Charisma against Phil.
Let me really quick. I haven't had my dice this whole session. We haven't rolled yet. Let me go grab them.
Yeah, you're all good. So it would be a perception plus survival for,
Me.
for you, Hawke. Yeah.
Okay.
And then for Phil, it would be charisma.
I'm going
plus
up
speech
against the charisma guy for a
He's not as
fucking vibe
charismatic
check.
now. He's not as charismatic now.
is
He
true.
switches
They're right
stats
behind
around.
me.
This is true.
Whole
This is
time.
true.
Didn't
The
pick it up.
whole time.
I've been here the whole time.
All right. When this episode's airing, there's a new game changer that just came out.
I can't wait to watch it.
I know. Me too.
Okay, so charisma plus speech.
Oh.
All right.
Mm.
Attack skill. I got a 2 and a 4. So.
Shut up, me too.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
I'll
Yeah,
take
I got a 2 and a
take
4.
picture.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so again, we're kind of in that same spot. It's a meets it, beats it kind of thing. Oh, it's a tag skill though for you. You have a tag
It's-
skill in
wait.
perception plus survival.
Survival's a tag skill for me
Oh my
too.
god! So you literally got the same thing. So I would say that because you're challenging, so you would get what Phil could
I have to
describe
give it
to
up.
Alice. Yeah.
Yeah, Phil's feeling great. He's on still on that high. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily gotten to his head. Maybe like a little. Like it's definitely like making him feel confident, maybe overconfident.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like in a bad, dark kind of way. You know what I mean? It's not like he's gonna become like narcissistic about it.
No.
Yeah. I think he's kind of just having feeling really overconfident at the moment, and is I think he kind of just felt like maybe he needed a win. He got like a big win today.
A big one.
He's really kind of digging he's digging the man-eater persona. I think he's kind of found something he wants to rock with as like a disguise almost to people he meets in the wasteland. He's really enjoying the power armor. I think he's like, he wasn't sure how comfortable he'd be in it if he could control it. And I think after this whole fight, like going up against like one of the biggest things he could ever go up against in it and making it out almost unscathed, he's like, maybe like the only bad part of him feeling overconfident is that he's might like outplay his hand now.
That's the concern that she has.
Otherwise, he's not like feeling like he's above.
Good. Okay. Good to know. Then I think she might, after the vibe check, just be like, I can check you over if you want to step out of the armor. There's no one else in here, so you don't have to lie about being in there for 3 more years.
Oh yeah. It's I'll probably have to warn you, man. It's got kind of a smell. Yeah. I've been sweating up. I mean, that fight, it was physically exerting, so it's got like a musk. So I'm just gonna.
I don't have a nose, so.
Okay, I thought maybe you might have some sensors for that. I'm not sure. So, I guess I have nothing to worry about.
It's. You don't need to worry. In fact, it might be a good idea just to get out, stretch your legs and everything.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I got it. Yeah.
Okay, and then Phil steps out of it. The suit opens up. Probably like steam wafts out.
For the first time in 3 years.
Yeah, like a sauna. Phil's like probably drenched in sweat. Like he's probably super sweaty. His shirt's all like fucking. He's got the sweat stain on it. His muscles are probably all toned and nice and stuff, bulging. Even though he's in the power armor, I imagine it still takes some physical exertion just to use it, move it around.
It's like a big metal that you're moving. So
I'm sure there's probably some sort of AC and cooling thing that he doesn't know how to use. But he steps out and just kind of like,
go ahead, take a look. I only took a few hits, man.
Sure, but
I don't think it's that banged up.
I just want to make sure. Better safe than sorry, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'll do just a quick medicine check, I suppose.
Yeah, Yeah, so it'd be intelligence plus medicine. Yeah.
Yep. Woo. All right, it's 19 and a 6. So that's only one success.
Okay, one success. Perfect. Phil, was it did just the power suit take armor? Did you take a little bit of damage in that fight?
I didn't take any damage, physical damage at all.
Okay, he looks good.
Were you missing health prior though? I think.
I was not because of all the nuka cola
you drank.
That's right. Okay, then I'm definitely I think it's mostly double checking broken bones, head injury or trauma, and then double checking radiation just to make sure he's all clear. That's kind of what she's checking over. As she works, I guess.
Perfect. As you look over Phil, for the most part, looks pretty good. He's a little dehydrated. Probably get some more fluids in him.
Do any of us have
I did just drink
water?
like a bunch of moonshine too. I'm probably even more dehydrated. Like haven't had any water.
Ruthie has water, but we don't. Okay.
Yeah. I might have. Do I have?
I don't have any water.
No, I don't have any on me either.
No purified.
I didn't take
purified
it.
water.
I had one at the beginning of the campaign. I used it at some point because it's no longer here.
Yeah. I don't think I ever had any, so.
Yeah. That's okay though. I think beyond that, Phil still has bruises on his face from the fight with the raiders that came in. Like it's still maybe starting to yellow a little bit, but beyond that, he looks pretty good.
Oh, my chest maybe bruised from the shot.
That's true.
Day.
You got shot. Yeah. From that gunshot from the guy hunting you.
Did I see him get shot? I don't think we weren't out there.
No, it was after the fact.
You wouldn't.
You guys all came over after I'd been shot.
So I don't even know you got hit yet, unless that's something you're gonna bring up.
Huge bruise there.
Yeah.
Huge bruise. Probably like right under, like right by the sternum, like or right below, or I would say like right at the sternum. It's just a huge bruise.
I mean, unless he's taking his shirt off, like.
You're not gonna. You wouldn't.
Should
see
I?
It.
Should I? Dare I?
That's your prerogative, King. Alice isn't gonna do it.
Let's do a roll for it. Why not?
Yeah.
Let's see if it feels.
I really
feels like
want
the
to
room
take
is
his shirt
too
off.
hot. It's too hot.
Oh yeah.
Let's do a D20. Evens, I take it off, or odds, I take it off.
Ooh.
Okay.
Think about odds.
You think
I
Phil's an even or odds
protest
man?
to this purely because when Reed took his shirt off, Ruthie didn't get to see. So I think if Phil takes his shirt off, Alice doesn't get to see.
I'm the doctor. I gotta say.
Fuck, dog.
Okay, odds. I take my shirt off.
Odds, I feel good about odds. $20 on odds.
It's a nat 20, so it's an even.
Does that
count?
Does that count?
Does that count? I think
technically a failure on my end, but also it's an even number.
It should. I think it should. As punishment for Alice not letting Ruthie see Reed shirtless, I think it should.
Okay.
No. Okay. Cool.
Days.
Cool.
Yeah, you just get this big freaking sweat stain instead.
Got it. Then if he doesn't bring it up,
what shirt I have on. I think I have.
You took your Vault-Tec
I don't have the
off,
Vault-Tec stuff on.
So I think it's just a normal.
It might have been like a military shirt or something that Ruthie gave to me, or I can't remember.
Vermin made you all like basically kind of like flannels essentially.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's definitely probably pretty hot, pretty sweat soaked. But Ruthie asked Vermin to make those for you.
Yeah. Oh, then maybe instead of taking off the shirt, I'll just undo a few buttons. How about that? Do a few buttons, little.
Do
like
I
2,
see
3
it
buttons.
Then? If it's how many buttons down?
I mean, where would it be? Would it be the center of my chest? Is it kind of like?
I think it's like kind of like
here.
right,
my stomach?
like right around your pectorals, like right, kind of like right.
Then you probably see some yellowing. Yeah, you would see something, a little bit of something.
Okay. Because I know about.
I'm gonna need you to take that shirt off.
Hey, anyway.
The buttons just pop out, ping off of Hawke.
Oh my bad.
That's a shot. That's a shot.
Yeah, no. If I see that, I go from you look fine, maybe a little dehydrated. We'll get you some water tomorrow, and then it shifts to, ooh, you.
Ooh, ouch.
My
Ooh,
balls.
ouch.
Did you get hit here?
Yeah, just the other day when I was out scouting and stuff, I got shot by a gun, hit my chest, I don't know,
Bounty hunter.
Somebody give me a stim
You
pack,
got
something.
shot. You didn't tell me you got shot. I think she's
I thought
moving to
everybody
undo
knew.
the shirt. I think she's just gonna start doing it. She's like in doctor mode.
I don't know.
You did not inform me. It's integral that I know whether or not people get shot or hit, because then I can do my job.
I thought it was
very
common
bad.
knowledge,
No.
It's still kind of tender, but I mean, Reed was there, Ruthie, I think, was there. I guess you shot the guy.
Well, I held him up.
The guy.
I held him up so that Reed could shoot him through the head. She's looking around for things, salves, or I doubt there'd be ice, but something cold that like I can, just to help the swelling and discoloration a little bit there.
Yeah, I would say that you find over sitting on that kind of workbench that the same one she pulled out the stim packs and Rad-X for. You see a few little glass containers of salves sitting there. Yeah, so you'd be able to get that.
Immediately just popping it open and then slathering fucking all over where the bruise is. And I think she's just still rambling, like, you have to inform me about when this happens, even if you think I know, just say it again, just in case. You know?
It's my bad. I just thought everybody knew. Man, this stuff feels kind of weird on my chest. I don't quite like how it.
It's going to help with the discoloration, and if you are having any lingering pain, it should reduce the swelling as well. So hopefully by tomorrow it'll look better.
The cold actually feels quite nice. So hold on, you mind for a second?
And Phil will kind of guide your arm, lay it on his chest with the metal.
Oh yeah, that okay. I'll be honest. That feels better.
Better. I can.
The cold.
Stay here as long as you.
Maybe ice or something.
I looked around briefly. Didn't see any, but perhaps at the water purification, they might have some there.
Yeah. I mean, what are we doing here again? We just waiting here, or?
I told Bobs, she's the doctor back there, snoring. She hadn't had a full night's rest in quite a while, it seemed like. So I said I would just watch the fort until morning. You don't have to stay here the whole night. I just wanted to look you over after the very impressive fight you had. You know.
Yeah. I mean, I got nothing else to do, and thank you, man. I had a lot of doubters, but I think I handled it pretty well. Honestly, I know I'm
phenomenally, actually.
I'm itching to do it again.
If we face off against another Gator Claw on the way to O-Town, we know who to throw at it.
You don't think? I mean, I asked everybody else this. You don't think the man-eater thing is
too much? Are you having doubts?
I'm loving it. I like it a lot. I'm just thinking, I don't know if it's scary to other people or if it, like...
I think for certain people, them being scared is a good thing. It might avoid fights in the future if we're able to just intimidate them down from a tense situation.
Yeah. Well, I'll be honest, I kind of do want it to be a little scary. I'm gonna say, I kind of like hitting people. I mean, not everybody, but bad people. It feels real good to, I don't know, just I don't know, just to punch someone who deserves it, I guess. I don't know if I'm the one to say that someone deserves it, but
Right. I mean, I do understand to a degree. I was in that position not that long ago. I was hunting down all these faceless and under the assumption, they were all bad people doing horrible things. And now that's a little fuzzy. I don't know if I was doing the right thing. So you just have to keep that in mind moving forward. That the people you are deeming worthy of getting hit, it is without a doubt that they deserve it.
That sounds good to me.
Then I'm right there with you. I tend to get a little trigger happy, I think, but I think it's only for those who definitely deserve it.
Yeah, I feel like, I haven't had the chance to really dull it out yet, per se. But, I feel like I've had good judgment thus far. I mean, the Gator Claw technically hadn't done nothing to me, but...
it would have.
Yeah, like, it wasn't like... in general, they're not, like, peaceful creatures, so...
Not from the sound of it. I think if you are defending yourself and those that you care about, I think it's justified, you know?
Yeah, so, like, I maybe shouldn't make it a recurring thing, like, we shouldn't capture more Gator Claws just for the sake of entertainment and fighting them.
I agree. I also think that's insanely dangerous. I don't even know how they caught the one, to be honest with you. But if this Kane individual, to your judgment, cannot be reasoned with and is posing a threat to you and Ruthie and this community, maybe he deserves to get hit, you know?
Oh, I forgot about that guy. Yeah, I forgot I'm supposed to go talk to them.
Tomorrow, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I really, honestly, I kind of am hoping that they're a pain in the ass, so... I guess we'll see.
It's good to see you smiling again, I will say that much.
Yeah, it's probably the little bit of moonshine I had makes me feel good.
How much, roughly, do you think you drink alcohol nowadays?
Oh, yeah, a lot.
A
For
lot.
sure, yeah. Yeah, it's good. I didn't realize how much I liked it, really, but it's really hitting the sweet spot for me lately.
If you could do something for me, Phil.
Yeah.
And consider this a doctor's order. If you're going to drink, I want you to, for every glass or bottle you have, to also try to have water with it. Just balance it out.
Man, yeah, but it's so hard to, like, find water. Usually people offer it up.
Hopefully tomorrow, you and Ruthie are going to fix our water problem here and there won't be one anymore, so you can have it whenever you want.
How about, like, if I'm in the settlement, I'll have some water, but otherwise, outside, like, I could just, like, free reign, open bar.
Maybe, outside, you don't drink.
Oh, man.
Maybe we need your faculties with you when we're traveling and... danger in the wasteland and all that.
But what if one night, like, say I wake up and I'm feeling real bad and I hate my life and just a shot of whiskey would do real great, make me feel warm, fuzzy inside. And
how about instead of going to that as your first option, you just find me, or if Rita's awake, you find him and...
Yeah, I don't want to be a nuisance or nothing. And I got a lot of alcohol on me. That last warehouse we were in.
You aren't a nuisance to any of us.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, but like, if you were to be woken up, you'd be like, where am I?
I'm normally awake anyway. It wouldn't be any problem for me to just talk about whatever's bothering you.
Yeah, I could try.
That's all I can ask. Just try, find me first, talk, and if afterwards you still want that shot of whiskey, then I'll do it with you.
I heard one time, though, in, like, olden times, like, doing a shot of whiskey could be good for you, if you got pain.
I believe they also thought that smoking was going to be a healthy part of a balanced diet, and that was incorrect.
My dad smokes all the time. What are you talking about?
Did your father have difficulty running long ways or going up staircases without getting winded?
Yeah, but they're old, Yeah,
I think perhaps the cigarettes also had something to do with that, Phil.
I don't think so. Why though? I don't want to say like I'm not believing you because you're the doc. You got the brains. But I'm just saying they were also old, so it could have been they're just
It was probably two, but both things can be true at once, They were old, but I'm sure he was having those breathing issues before he got to that age.
Smoking really does that to you?
Yes, it's horrible, actually.
But it's like, it's a plant.
Which? Cigarettes or...
Yeah, tobacco. It just comes from the ground.
Not
it
everything.
Grows in sunlight. It's gotta be good.
No. It's not. Same goes for too much alcohol.
Alcohol, I get, because it's kind of like gasoline.
Exactly. Yes, and you are not a robot, so you're not a synth, so you can't really run on that.
What if I'm being man-eater and someone challenges me to something, and I don't want to give up the front of man-eater? Man-eater is probably like the best at drinking, I want to say. That's just something I'm building this persona out as we go. So if you got recommendations, if you think his drinking habits would be different, let me know if it fits the character better.
I think maybe actually he doesn't need alcohol. He doesn't need it to be tough. He doesn't need it to cloud his inhibitions and his thoughts and everything. I think he's stronger than the liquor.
Thanks. Okay, so he doesn't drink at all. He's like
stone cold sober.
Oh, I kind of like that as a title. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so just no drinking in the wasteland, but a lot in private when I'm not man-eater. I could do that, I think. Just save it up. If for any time I want to take a drink, just say, mark that down, so when I get home, I can have like 20 shots or something I'm supposed to take that I haven't taken yet.
If you want to drink, you grab a friend.
What about like one bender a month?
You know what? I can work with that. We'll start there. One bender a month.
One bender a month. Yep. Starting tomorrow.
We're about to hit the road tomorrow, so how about after we come back after O-Town? I think that'll be very much deserving.
A celebration. That sounds
exactly. Celebration.
Okay, it's gonna be real hard to turn down.
It's all right. Hey, if you need help, you have me, you have Rudy, you have Ruthie.
Yeah, I'll try my best, but I'm gonna be honest, if it came down to it, like if I had to roll a dice, say, it's probably like a 50-50 that I'm gonna take a drink, but I'll try my best, yeah.
Trying is all I can ask of you, and I appreciate you for trying, so thank you very much.
Yeah, I'll try for you.
Thank you, Phil.
I don't mean if that came out. I'm just saying, like, anyways.
I think I know very well what you meant, and it's mutual. Right, well.
Yeah, you can take your hand away now.
I was going to ask if I could just... Thank you, yes. You can, I was going to say you could.
Did my heartbeat feel good?
Nice and strong.
Is that something you measured? Yeah.
Nice and strong, yes. It was there the whole time. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to stay here for the rest of the night, there are cots if you want to lay down or...
Yeah, I think I'm actually just going to work on my suit here. I'm trying to, new hobby maybe.
Do you want any help?
Yeah, if you want to point on some tips and stuff. I don't really know what I'm doing. I was just kind of gonna bang on shit till something happened, I think.
I'm not as well versed with Reed when it comes to these suits specifically, but I mean...
We can figure it out together.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Sure. Where do we start? Rolls up my metaphorical sleeves and gets to work.
Awesome. So you're kind of looking at just for kind of like as we fade in on these on Phil and Alice here, looking to kind of like do some repairs on the armor. Is that what you're looking to do in this moment?
Yeah, basically fix up the parts that got damaged. It didn't get too banged up, but
what area had the most damage?
That is a great question.
I think the helm.
I think the helm. I have 4 hit points on it left, but I think it started out with like 8 or something.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I'll check here. I'll get back to you on all the damage that I took.
Yeah, you're all good.
I'll check the.
I'm more than if you want him to make any rolls for fixing it up. I'm more than happy to make some rolls for help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, helm has 7 health points. Chest has 14. Arms have 7 and legs have 7. So the chest piece is definitely the strongest.
So I took
of it all.
I only took. I guess this is right. I only took. You said helm has 7 hit points.
Yeah.
I only took 3 damage on the helm.
Okay.
Oh, because of the resistance. That's why.
Yeah,
Resistance.
because you have resistance. Yeah.
And resistance counts to every attack made against it, or?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so I only took 3 damage on the helm and 3 on the right arm. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not bad.
I
so
think we could straighten this bad boy up.
Yeah. So if you want to make a couple repair checks just to have this. So Hawke, if you want to roll intelligence plus repair.
Happily.
And then those can be added to Phil's.
I got 1 success for you.
Okay.
1 success.
So I was talking to Kylie about this off camera. I ended up changing my skilled points. So I no longer maxed out my melee weapon and I put a point into speech last time. I instead took both of those points out and put them into repair.
Ooh.
Because I thought I'd be working on the armor more. I kind of saw it as like a dad in his car.
Yeah.
Like type mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead.
It's
So you got
pretty
1.
amazing.
Let's see. So I need, I only have a 4 in intelligence, my lowest stat, with perception. And I have 2 points in repair, so it's going to be a 6 or lower is what I need.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's not tagged. A 5 and a 7, so I got 1.
So
my
2.
god. So 2
Because
successes.
of mine. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have 2 in repair, right?
2 in
Phil?
repair, yeah.
So that you would have 4 hit points. So do you want to do 2 to each? You want to do 2 to the to the helm and to the arm, or do you want to fully heal 1?
Let's see.
Because it's
Let's
whatever
just go
your successes
ahead
plus.
and you said I have 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because the
Let's
success
do-
it's based on your repair score.
Let's do 3 to my right arm and 1 to my helm. So fully
Okay.
repair the right arm and just
Yeah.
put 1 point into the helm.
Okay, perfect,
So
awesome.
I think the helm's got the 6 resistance, so I think it could
Yeah,
keep up a little stronger.
yeah, awesome.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Those
So
arms,
we'll
yeah.
say as we watch you to work away and kind of heal up or fix up the equipment into the night. I know Hawke's gonna stay awake throughout the night, but
Yeah, basically.
would we say everybody's kind of going into a restful point at this, or as restful as you can be out in the
Mhm.
wastelands?
Yeah.
I'd probably be
Okay.
working with Hawke until like I just pass out. I guess
Yeah.
eventually, out of like
Yeah.
the high
Yeah.
comes down. I'm exhausted, and I just fucking like
Pass that. Yeah. I put him
Yeah,
on a
just-
cot nearby.
middle
Yeah.
fixing it, just face forward.
Catch. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Love it.
Yeah.
Awesome. So as you
Oh god.
I
all
know.
go to rest that
It's
night,
one of those nat 20s.
Yeah.
They're coming.
Fucking wrong place, Pete.
Oh,
Don't give
It's okay.
Kylie ideas.
no. I'm here.
I've been thinking about stuff, but
Uh-oh.
What do you mean?
I'm
Nothing
thinking about
happened?
Pete.
no.
What do you mean?
You wake up, the sun rises,
Oh.
morning comes
I don't trust this.
here in the settlement.
The settlement. Yeah,
Our
the
settlement.
Our
Your
settlement.
settlement. Your
Do you guys
settlement.
sleep on the Ferris wheel? Was that discussed in the chat? I kind of missed it.
It's
Now, where do we end up?
It's a question mark. Maybe
It's
they did.
Where'd they end up?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
They're in the sink. We gotta get
They're
them.
in the sink.
We the Ferris wheel stopped at the top, and we found a horse in the middle of the fields, and so we went and we got it. It was a
Word. That
miniature
makes sense.
horse.
Mini horse.
Yeah.
Oh,
A
and
mini
what's
horse.
his name?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah.
You know Sebastian Stan?
I did. No, well,
The small version of Sebastian Stan. Crazy.
crazy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But as a horse.
Your imagination, man.
I have no idea where I think about this shit, man. It just comes to me naturally.
Yeah. As you wake up though in the morning, sun rises. You all get a night of rest. There is some movement when you wake up here in your settlement, and you do notice one thing when you wake up in the morning. There are a bunch of people gathered in essentially this courtyard here in the settlement, and they seem to all be surrounded around something.
Ooh. Yeah. I'll go look.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
same.
as you yeah.
I'll wake up Phil. We'll go look.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going. Getting back in the armor.
Yeah.
Man-eater persona back on.
Yeah. Oh God.
Someone's
What did you
dead.
do?
Someone's
What did you
fucking
do?
dead. Your mom's dead.
Nuh-uh.
Someone's dead. Vermin's dead. Who is it?
No,
Everyone's
Vermin
dead.
has plot armor. We kill Vermin, we end the show.
I think what you see is somebody holding a young woman kind of in there, like holding her, kind of like keeping her head away from and you all would see Gunner laying on the ground.
Oh! Reed's heart shattered for 1 billion pieces.
His other love.
No.
No, he's alive. Is he dead?
I would immediately.
Oh
check.
no, done.
From what?
Okay,
Done.
yeah, I'm gonna get.
I
I'll
think-
get in and I'll try to push the crowd back.
Give him some space. Give the
Ruthie
duck
will-
some space.
Ruthie will
I'll eat you.
immediately, as Hawke goes to Gunner, Phil is like trying to get the crowd away. Ruthie will immediately go to Mackenzie and kind of like shift herself to go between the person holding her and Mackenzie, and is just kind of like holding her close. And she's gonna like glance over at Reed and at Alice.
Can I tell from looking at the body what happened?
It looks like you would definitely see there are essentially like rope burns on the wrists,
Oh
like
my
they were
gosh,
bound.
this guy was-
Hell?
Do we have a traitor in our midst?
And you see his somewhat blunt force to his
Head.
face.
Oh my
And
God,
the
I have a
other thing
theory.
you see in the distance that we haven't seen yet, you see smoke rising from the water filtration systems.
Oh my God.
Fucking Kane! We gotta go kill this guy! Alright, so someone fucking sabotaged our shit. Kane probably fucking did it. He was close with the fucking King. Okay, we're gonna go kill Kane? Done deal.
Where's Ainsley?
Do you say anything about
Is she in this
Kane
crowd?
or going to the water
She
filtration?
is. She's
No,
holding Bria right
I-
now.
I
like
would.
tight.
If anyone's near, I'm assuming. Well, Ruthie, I don't actually want his kid hearing me, so I might
I got a
motion for
plan.
you to leave.
I got a plan.
And I would kind of would motion Reed over and explain to Reed the rope burns, blunt force trauma to the face, and then do we see the smoke at that point?
Oh yeah, you would see. Yeah, you would see.
Then
it.
I think I voice my
Yeah.
thought of Kane. I think just the word Kane comes out.
Phil, full on sprint. It just like nods at you just without even. It's like got it.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna fucking run over there to see who the hell I can catch.
Upon hearing that name, Ruthie adjusts and she like very gently like moves Kenzie over to Ainsley, and she
Yeah, she
just
would take her.
follows.
I would ask Barb to take him to the med bay. I'm not saying, hey, take the corpse. I'm saying take him to the med bay, look him over, even though it's pretty obvious. And then,
Yeah.
I would follow suit.
Okay.
I think Reed is.
Before I leave too,
Oh,
I just
go
want
ahead.
to check the power levels really quick on the armor.
Oh,
to make sure I'm not
You
going with an empty
you
core.
probably should switch
Okay,
it. You probably
really quick.
should switch it.
Run back to Reed.
I need another power cord.
Can I, when he fell asleep, just for simplicity's sake, after he fell asleep, can I have swapped the cores already?
Yeah, we'll say that for simplicity's sake.
Okay,
Yeah, you
so
swap
then
the core.
I'll see the levels on it. It's good. I'll keep running.
Yeah, you're going. So we as you
Reed.
run off, we kind of pivot over to Reed. Yeah.
I think Reed is like
Minus
visibly
one.
like angry, and you just see like the fist clenching. Thought we had something good here. This power vacuum's already been filled, and I'll just kind of start following Phil.
Reed, I need you to roll an intelligence plus survival check.
Oh my
At this
God.
moment.
The hell?
I know. When Jake started explaining that or saying that, I was looking at Kylie's face. Kylie made a face. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are
I
you
think
gonna
there's-
go
it's
killer
something-
robo mode?
Something's
You gotta
going on.
killer robo mode.
Yeah. Are you jealous?
that
Were you
is
jealous of Kate or of?
1 and a 2?
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
Okay,
That's
you are
3
fucking
successes.
focused. You are locked in. You are locked in. You are, yeah.
I think on
You're
top of like we only knew him for the night, but I think Reed was
But-
excited about the like having
A
somebody
kindred
with
soul.
yes, exactly. And I think that is enough to make him feel like he's known this man for a while and he needs revenge for him and for his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
Killed him.
So Barb's is gonna do as Alice requested. The crowd kind of starts, like, there's lots of murmuring and things going on as Phil takes off. Ruthie, Alice, Reed, all going with trying to catch up with Phil. Okay. Amazing. As you head over in that direction, Phil, you would be the first one to get there. You would see you would see the destruction. All the water filtration systems have been sabotaged. They're destroyed. Or in a state of disarray. They could be repaired, but they're pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
which I don't even know, like, I don't even have the first clue about fixing
No,
shit.
no, it's not good though. As you head over in that direction, and I think what you make a perception plus survival check for me as you get over there. Yep.
You're about to get ambushed, dude. Oh, man.
I'm gonna use a luck point
Thank you.
and make it luck 8 out of 10. Or 8 out of 10, what I'm saying. I didn't mean to say 8 out of 10. I have 7 out of 8 points is what I meant to say.
You can use luck.
I'm using luck, so it's 8. I need 8 or lower because I have no points in survival, and perception is a 4. Okay. 8. No, I got an 11.
Don't.
And I got a nat 20.
Don't put that die away. Stay down.
This is the same one for the shirt. This is the same one for the shirt. Not taking
Then
it
why
off.
are you still rolling it?
I just got double nat 20s on it back to
Put
back.
it away. Put that
It's
bad
in
boy
jail.
away.
It's in jail.
It's in jail.
Save it for D&D.
SpaghettiOs dice.
I can't believe it
Gotta
betrayed
keep
us.
doing that tonight. I've been muted. Throw it over your shoulder. Just throw it in jail. It's gone.
Man,
It's
it's
gone.
gone. It's gone.
See, this is why I have so many die ready, just in case.
As you all are running over towards Phil, you would see something powering up, and there would be this beam of energy. I gotta roll some stuff.
No, you don't.
I'm glad that we fixed up your armor, King. I'm glad we fixed that up. I think you're
Right
about to
leg.
Get... You are muted, Richard.
Good to know.
You don't need that though, right? You good?
You don't need that leg, yeah.
I mean, it hasn't taken any damage yet, so.
True.
Does it have energy resistance? Oh shit! I just dropped my die.
It must? I don't know.
Okay.
Actually.
You all would see this beam of energy, and you would see what it's coming from. As it like this, you would see, because there's a building over there where Kane's crew was. You see kind of this door open up, and walking out of it, you see this robot, this kind of militarized robot.
It's a fucking, like,
It
secure
has, it almost has like a, in a way, it kind of it has like kind of these clawed hands, and you would see it has this like cyclops eye. As Assaultron shoots at Phil.
Yes!
What?
The Assaultron.
And that's where we're going to end our session tonight.
No!
Ah,
We're gonna die.
I love the Assaultrons. They are so fucking scary.
Oh man.
Then flirt with it to tell us not to do it. Use your robot language.
Use your robot Riz and we'll
Yeah, right?
Use your robot Riz. It killed your boyfriend. Kill it back.
I do have energy resistance on this leg, but it's 1 point less than physical resistance. So instead of being 4, it's 3.
It's. I know we're gonna. So that's where we're gonna end our session. But I will say 11 points of damage.
That will fully destroy the leg.
And you take a point of damage.
And I take 1 point of damage.
We're fucked.
Oh man, here we
Kylie
go.
hates us and this is the proof.
Here we go.
I spent multiple points on this one because I wanted.
Multiple nat 20s?
Yes.
Or
how many?
How many?
Well, there was one that was just rolled, so I have one left.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I spent a
Yeah.
All
I'm
work
sure.
together.
It was a combination of everything. So
If we
Yeah.
jump
Good
on
job,
this thing
everybody.
like the humans do in the Transformers movies, I think we have a shot. We can do it.
Through the power of friendship and
In guns.
Reed's anger.
yeah,
Oh shit.
Ooh.
yeah.
We got a robot off? This is crazy.
I almost texted in the chat going, Alice, do you know them?
Oh my god.
Tony?
Yeah.
Tell, man.
How's it going, dude? It's been such a hot long time.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
haven't seen you since
god.
college. What's up, man?
How's Phyllis?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But yeah, that's where we'll leave it off. We'll jump back into that next week, or in our next session, as we head into episode 19.
No.
In our next
Take that
episode.
back.
I know.
This is crazy.
But
Are we even gonna
with that
make it
said-
to O-Town by the end of sorry.
No, you're all good. It's possible. But with that said, follow these folks. Their information is down below where I am right now. Give them a follow. Find us, like, subscribe, comment your favorite moment from the session on our YouTube here. Find us at the Dicescape on all the different socials. And yeah, y'all. By this time, Daggerheart will be out. Some of the origin stories. So definitely enjoy those. And then soon, not too long after this, we'll probably start seeing some stuff about Never Stop Leveling Up. But with that said, I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your day, your evening, whenever you're watching this. And always remember, drink the water, eat the food, and do something nice for yourself. We'll see you in the wastelands, everybody. Bye.
Bye.